Hello. Hi, hi. Can everyone hear me? I'm just getting my dinner ready. It's almost here. It's almost ready. Oh, what's happened? Oh, there's my chat. Lost my chat bar for a second there. Yes, she's alive. Oh, there's my alarm. All right, I'm gonna be back with ramen. 2 seconds. Yay, Dinta! Hi! Welcome, welcome! I'm extremely... Thank you! Thank you for hanging out and watching my reactions. And now we can have dinner together. I have no idea how this is going to go. I know the ramen will be delicious, because I'm not the one who makes the ramen. I don't know how my tofu is going to be. Let me just check that the sound is okay for everyone. Okay, good. For a second there I thought the microphone would be a problem, but it isn't. Amazing. How are we, friends? I'm going to keep my apron on because I cannot tell you how messy I am when I eat. How is everyone doing today? It's an excellent question. We need to sound out. Where are we? What time is it? Is it dinner time for everyone else? Are we having dinner together? Welcome to my dinner. That is. I have a question. What is the next drama? Oh my god. That's a great question. Sorry, that was me holding up my tofu, which I have 10 out of 10 burnt, so I'm probably not going to eat this, hey. Well, now that we've finished my mister, we're going to watch The Joy of Conversation, and then we're going to... Hi, Shri! Welcome! Hi! Welcome, welcome! We're going to watch The Joy of Conversation, then we're going to watch Hyore's Bed and Breakfast. But the question after that is, what drama? That's a fabulous question. We need a vote on that, everybody. IU dramas, what are we going to watch? Alright, let's see how this is. Oh, I used a different type of frying pan and a different type of tofu than I usually use, and I've basically made it into cardboard. I might be a little hungover. Good morning. It's the one thing I don't have with me. No sul. I have no soju. I have no drinks of any kind. How's this gonna go? I had some crispy frickin' tofu. I fried the living hell out of it. Whoops. Oh well. We have a dinner time somewhere. Oh, is my volume too low? That's weird. All right. Look at my thinking face while I try to figure out why my volume's low. My volume should be at normal settings. I'm sorry. Weird. Da, 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 da. Am I quiet for anybody else? We'll have to ask that question. Okay, no problem, Shree. See you in a minute. If I do dramas, I reckon Moon Lover, Scarlet Heart. I was thinking Scarlet Heart next. Okay, thank you, Nina. Yeah, sorry, Shree, I think it's you. Sorry, darling. Sorry, darling, it's not me, it's you. Okay, good. All right. Majority wins. Torsie's extremely crunchy tofu is fine. Scarlet Heart, you should watch IU and Minho. Ooh. That's an amazing recommendation. Ooh. Maybe we'll do that as well. I mean, look. Let's be clear. We're never gonna not watch dramas. It's just a matter of which order. I've seen so many little clips from Scarlet Heart. It looks very cute though. So I'm quite tempted. My solution for my extremely crispy tofu is that I'm going to throw it into my ramen. Maybe that'll soften it up a little bit. Scarlet Heart will make me cry. After all the crying I've just done with my mister. Good frickin' lord. God, my misters are amazing. That's going to traumatize me in the best possible way for a very long time. Has everyone seen my ramen? I will not pour that all over my desk, which is definitely something that I would do. Don't all IU dramas make you cry? Actually, for anyone who's watching Amazing Saturday with me as well, I do pose the question this Amazing Saturday because we are watching Lee Dong-wook's episode. Do we need to be watching some like other dramas as well? We watch our idol dramas, but what about other dramas? What about some Lee Dong-wook dramas? What do you reckon? Nina's gonna be into that, aren't you, Nina? Oh, I'm sorry, Shrey. You don't get to hear my dulcet tones at max volume. Oh, my mister is just so lovely. Moon Lovers is a great drama. Oh, I do like that. Yeah. I like learning history. For anyone who does like history as well, My Country, A New Age. Oops. Sorry, I just smacked the microphone. My Country, A New Age with Udo Hwan in it. Let's do Scarlet Heart next. So we'll go Joy of Conversation, Hyouri's Bed and Breakfast, Scarlet Heart for our IU watchers. Which one? The one from The Tale of the Nine-Tailed or the one from Bad Crazy? Bad Crazy. We're watching the Bad Crazy Amazing Saturday episode tomorrow. If you're on Patreon, please come join us for our Amazing Saturdays. It's crack. It's crack, and I love it. Hi, welcome. Now that I know that he was also on for Tale of the Nine Tails, we will also be watching that episode. I thought it was just the Bad Crazy episode, which absolutely puts Jared Leto to shame for that costume. How embarrassing to be the one who originally wore that costume and then Lee Dong-wook walks out and it is like, this is how you actually wear it. I have a soft spot for Kibum as well. Yeah, let's do that. Is the sound of the food delicious? I'm having one of those days where my hands aren't working the way I'd like them to, so I'm going to be fighting with my noodles a lot. I might have to give up on these chopsticks and get my other ones if I keep fighting with these. I was cooking with my chopsticks just before, and I kept dropping them, and I was like, why? I've been using chopsticks my entire life. Why are my hands not working? Such a fight. Oh God, yes, I'm going to watch Broker. Absolutely. I just have to find somewhere where it's going to be playing in Australia. I still haven't found a cinema. Fun, lighthearted fun gets darker and sadder. Well, that sounds like IU, doesn't it? All right, folks. I'm fighting way too much with my chopsticks. 2 seconds. Be right back. Yes, it's Shin Ramen. Different pair. Something's wrong with my hands today. I'm having a bad day generally with just stuff working. Like none of my videos would work today. Very annoying. Well, thank you. Sometimes it depends on the chopsticks. I'm trying to teach myself how to use metal ones because I usually use these. But I feel like if you, as an Australian, I feel like you should know how to use chopsticks, and it's not very Australian to not know how to use chopsticks. Oh yeah, that's the noodles. I think I read somewhere that a distribution company in Australia already picked it up. Ooh! Have they? Fantastic. I haven't checked today. I've been checking this entire time. I'm sure that would have been picked up. I'm 10 out of 10 gonna go see it as soon as I can. I'm very excited. Man, I really overcooked my tofu. I know, right? Usually in Australia, there's a cinema called Dendy that does all the international films. I'm sure they'll have it at some point. How am I so good at analysing stuff? That is extremely kind of you. If I am good at it all, I hope I am. I studied the performing arts my entire life. So I studied music and drama all the way through school, and then I spent 6 years studying drama, musical theatre, and film as my tertiary study, and then I went and studied journalism and worked as a freelance entertainment journalist. So this is my brain food. I love it. Broker will most likely be on Drama Cool. Oh, really? Fantastic. Though I do want to support it at the box office as well. Yeah, Shri, come to Sydney. It is delicious. Thank you. And naturally, I've got a whole bowl of kimchi because apparently kimchi ramen was not enough kimchi, and I also needed a side of kimchi. Thank you, Shri. For a film that gets a... Is everyone else going to... has Broker opened everywhere else for everyone who's not in Australia? I don't know where everyone is right now. Yeah, sorry, you're going to have to get some noodles. This is what happens when I watch Amazing Saturday. They sit around eating delicious food, and then I'm like, now I need to eat that as well. IU was so cool in Cannes. She was so cool. Noodles everywhere. We watched her choosing her Cannes dress on Patreon tonight. Absolutely loved all her options. They were gorgeous. Stupid tofu. By stupid tofu, I mean me. I'm a bad cook. The Broker VIP event was full of amazing people, wasn't it? It's huge. There's so much going on right now that I I feel like I'm massively out of the loop. Hi, welcome! I'm so glad that I'm starting to do K-pop news every week because then it will remind me what's going on and I don't feel quite so out of touch. Which is also why I'm here right now, because I missed you all. It's been ages since I spoke to everybody, so I think I might be able to see it in the UK. I would think so. I hope so. Ramen kimchi ingayo? Ramen kimchi. Kimchi ingayo. Yes, that's exactly what I'm eating. I'm eating kimchi ramen. Ramyeon. And I'm very pleased with myself for reading that out loud. Well done me. I like how I still read Korean like a toddler. I have to sound it out really slowly. Oh, makes me feel like such a dummy. But at least I got there. Hi, happy Friday. Welcome. And you made the right choice. She did. She looked wonderful. I have to pay and watch it. Reaction dress. Oh, come hang out with us. Oh, I'm trying. Come hang out with us on Patreon anytime. I mean, all the videos that have come so far are always there. And the nice thing is we've now watched Hotel de Luna and My Mister in their entirety. So that's 2 dramas you can hang out and watch. Never-ending noodles. Always ramen. Always. And you know, bit of that. Somebody explained to me why kimchi is so good and also explained to me why it took me so long to get into it. So delicious. Yeah. Ramyeon은 신라면. There. That ramen looks tasty. I want to taste it too. Yeah. Ready? You want some? Here you go. It's really yum. I'm a vegetarian, so it has to be the kimchi one. But it's absolutely delicious. I know. I saw BTS at speaking to Biden. Very proud of them. That's huge. Shin ramyeon. There. Hold on. Look at me read this very slowly. Young ramen. It's the shin ramyeon. The kimchi shin ramyeon. I keep bumping my microphone, sorry. I actually get like really self-conscious eating in front of people, so this is a very big step for me. I'm not gonna lie. Just finished watching your reaction to IU's palette. Ah, thank you. Thank you for joining. Oh, I loved that palette episode. That was so charming. I listened to like I said in the video, I listened to 17, but I've never seen anything about them. I also didn't know they write all their own stuff. They're so impressive and they were so charming. Thank you. I'm so excited to get my Ike. It'll be here so soon. I'm so excited. Can't handle the spice though. Korean food is pretty spicy. I love spicy food. Probably only medium spicy. I think I say I love spicy food and everyone who like eats really, really spicy food is like, shut up, Tors. You think this is too spicy for me? No, not at all. I think like I couldn't eat the proper, like the shin ramen that's got the black package. There's no way I'm eating that. Well, I mean, I could try, except that it has animal products in it, so I can't eat it because I'm vegetarian. Shin ramyeon kimchi. Exactly. I apologize that I can't eat quietly, but it's ramen, so there will be no quiet eating. Nosheen, my darling, hello. Oh, packing for your move. Oh my gosh, when are you moving? Must be so soon. Thank you for dropping in to say hi. Appreciate that. Missed you. I'm sorry, I'm just like never online at the moment. Need to make the slurp sounds. It's true. I was raised to never make any noise while I eat, and so I get like really like, don't make noise when you're eating, and then I'm like, well, it's ramen, like you're supposed to slurp. What can you eat? Making me want to eat fried chicken. This is why we're here today, because I watched Amazing Saturday. They sat there eating delicious food, and I was like, me too. Which they better feel sorry, everybody. Everybody go get a snack. It's time to eat. Ah! Come back, tofu. I made my tofu too crunchy. Cheese. Oh, now you're testing my Korean. Now you're testing it. Thank you. You're gonna find all my weak spots. Oh, such a good idea, Nina. The one they had in the episode today was rose something, and it just sounded so delicious, and I don't even know what it is. Oh, I need to do a bit of a... Thank you. I don't know whether this is it's a manner in my culture to eat without making any sound. Exactly. Mine too. That you're just not meant to make any sound when you eat. Which I know is then the complete opposite elsewhere. And I never know what the right thing to do is. Well, no, I do know what the right thing is to do, but I still, Thank you, Noshim. I just looked that up. Yes. I was like, oh, we've hit a level of Korean that I can't quite read yet. I think this is a symptom of being Australian. You can't live here and not know how to use chopsticks. You will be beaten. It's a rule. The only Korean I've learned is aish and ayo. I feel terrible because my favorite Korean word is ya. 감사합니다. It's 2:30 a.m. and now I'm hungry. I'm so sorry. But also 2:30 is a fabulous time for a snack. Should I get into it? I'm completely giving up on my tofu. I killed it. It's dead tofu. I'm going to have to... What IU album are you going to react to next? I was going to put up a poll for that. Should I listen to Palette or Lilac next? It is crispy tofu, but I'm not sure it was meant to be quite that crispy. It's more because I'm a terrible cook that it's crispy. I'm just bad. Which is why I eat so much ramen. Put in your votes now. I'll put up an actual poll, but like feel free to put in your votes now of what album I should listen to next. And for all of my Shawls, because we've just done a whole lot of solo Jinky, next we're going to do a whole lot of solo Jonghyun. So feel free to message me with all of your favorite Jong performances and albums and whichever, and we'll watch all of that. There is Omo. Omo. I just like all of the... I like the expressions. I love a bit of chincha. Love that. On You, Who Sings, Volume 1, of course. I recommended that. Of course you do. We will do that. Sometimes it's so hard to continue when, you know, life is so boring and you're the same old treated. Well, Danny, because there's always something. Oh, yeah, Strong. You'll love Blinking Game. Ooh, Blinking Game. Okay. We have a vote for Palette. Okay, we have a vote for Blinking Game, a vote for Palette. One day we'll meet in person. Thank you. I appreciate that. I've got your recipes, Nasheen, for tofu, but I still haven't made them because I suck. And also, my supermarket is the whitest supermarket known to mankind and had literally none of the ingredients, so I have to go to a different supermarket. Yeah, Shri, we're all over Saringhe and Borahe. Just wondering if you are reading your messages on Patreon. I have been slow on my messages on Patreon, so I will have to catch up on them. But I've had Patreon crash on me literally all day today. So hopefully over the weekend I can get into all of my messages. Do message me. I will get to them, and I apologize. I'm very, very sorry. Been extremely slack on just about everything except making the videos because my health took a nosedive. But I'm catching up now. Playing catch up slowly. That's why I wanted to come live and say hi to everyone, because I've missed everyone for ages. Fair enough. Jong discography. Well, I know. I just think about Jong's performance of Crazy at Tokyo Dome, like at least once a day. And it's time. We need to get into his discography. Yes, I will. I'm so sorry about the messages. I will absolutely get to them. So we have the lineup for our next IU dramas. What other dramas should we be watching? Don't we agree? It is time. I know. We had a slow climb towards it being time, but it is time. Have a good night, Shri. Sleep well. Stay safe. Have a very purple weekend. Borahe. Eat some ramen. Is this ASMR? The producers. Yes, Ramyan. Ramyan Mukbang, always. Good night. I'll message you about BTS things. Oh, you've lost me. Hold on. Oh. Where's it gone? Where are we? Every now and then I am going to have to do translations because I'm good, but I'm not that good. Ramen tastes good when you slurp it. Ramen does take good when you slurp it. Oh my god, you cried for 6 days straight after Moon Lovers? I've just spent hours crying over my mister, for crying out loud. Oh, hi Daisy, welcome. I had such fun looking at 17, watching 17 on IU's palette. They were gorgeous. They were lovely. I can't wait to listen to everything. Hururuk. Slurping sounds. Ah. Excellent. Thank you for that translation. I thank you, my personal translators. I appreciate it. I like how I get like 2 words out of a sentence and then I'm like, and I'm screwed. And the rest of my kimchi. Ugh, there we go. Merci. The Amazing Saturday episodes with 17 members are absolute gold. Oh, really? We will definitely watch those then. Hello, friend. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let's watch 17 on Amazing Saturday as well. I'm into that. They were so sweet on IU's Palace. I died. I immediately loved them. And when they said they would all be friends afterwards, I was like, perfect. As you should be. Even if I wanted to eat this quietly, I couldn't. My God. I had to put a tea towel down on my desk to make sure I didn't get ramen all over my computer. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much. I'm loving this live translation of Ijum. Gee, I wonder what your job is. Ooh. That writing is too small for me to read. 2 seconds. Always pleasant. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Do I like Bollywood? I love Bollywood. I remember you mentioning Om Shanti Om. Yes. I love Om Shanti Om. Yes, I'm a huge Indian cinema lover. Massive. And I have a particular love of Deepika Padukone, so I've seen just about everything that she's done. I'm behind on her last couple of movies. Have you seen IU perform in LA for KCON? No, that is on the list though. There was a performance. Oh, what was it? Is it the Red Shoes at KCON? I think I was told to watch that, so I'm gonna have to watch that. Oh my gosh, this text is too small for me to read. Why can't I read this? The writing's too tiny. Something about Korean. Can I speak Korean? Not enough. I'm learning. Extremely slowly, but it is my dream to properly speak Korean. As I'm sure you're all aware by now. I absolutely love doing the Red Shoes Friday and Good. Thank you. I will watch all of those at KCON. You know, I don't just like watching things, I really like analyzing them, and one of the things I like doing is analyzing lyrics. But at the moment, I'm having to analyze someone else's translation of lyrics. So I want to be able to read and speak Korean in order to go straight from the source and do my interpretations from the original language instead of from someone else's translation. Because then I'm interpreting someone else's interpretation, you know what I mean? Oops. Just gonna throw the rest of the kimchi in. Let's go. Completely given up on my tofu. I'll leave you a second to watch today's. No problem at all. Enjoy. It's such a lovely episode. That was very uncouth of me to lick the bowl. I'm so sorry. Enjoy that episode. It's such fun. See you in a bit. How did I manage to get just chili all over my fingers? Of course I did. Okay, great. We'll be back to... we're going to watch some... Hello, welcome! We're going to watch Friday and things shortly. So we'll get on to KCON as well. Bei Hei Te, I love that name. And that beautiful Taemin profile picture. All of my noodles are broken into 1,000 pieces, so it's spoon time. Has there ever, in the history of mankind, been anyone who's eaten the soup of ramen without getting it all over themselves? Or is it just me, who has absolutely no skills in keeping food in her face? I did see the premiere of Broker. I haven't seen Broker yet, but I saw the premiere. It was absolutely beautiful. Is there any Korean that I can speak? Hello, welcome. Barely any. So I understand more Korean than I can actually speak. So I can hear more when I'm listening to it than I can actually say in response. It's just like, you know, learnt all of the incredibly basic things. Like Sydney SOSO and stuff like that. Like, that's kind of where I'm stuck. How was my day today? Oh, cześć. Hello, Poland. Welcome. I can probably say more in Polish than I can in Korean. Hello. How was my day today? My day was 50% frustrating and 50% hilarious. Like I said, Patreon is having some troubles at the moment, so I spent the day fighting the internet just to get my videos uploaded. And then I spent the rest of the day watching Amazing Saturday and laughing my ass off, so, you know. 50% frustrating and 50% amazing. Hi and welcome. I'm at the tail end. Thank you for writing cześć, because I can't write it, I can only say it. Have I learned any K-pop dances? Small amounts. But it's like... Oh my god, I nearly threw my ramen all over my desk. As someone who used to dance a lot, K-pop dances is like the thing that I want to do. Though I did, of course, learn, as you might have seen on YouTube, the small amount of deep. This part. I do not have an IU photo card. My Ike will be the first piece of IU merch that I ever own. It's very exciting. It's Angie Tillman, my YouTube under it. Oh, hi! Hi, Angie. Oh, I can never keep up with everybody's names. Thank you very much for identifying yourself. Hello! Welcome, welcome. I think I said in one of my videos today, and I can't remember what, the day we all meet in person, everyone's going to have to tell me their name, but also their YouTube or Twitter or whatever handle that I know you by, because I know everyone by their internet names. Don't have any help, but I never learnt Korean, and thanks to IU, variety shows and K-dramas, I kind of learned a tiny bit. Oh, that's nice. Exactly. I think I think if I went to Korea right now, I wouldn't be completely lost. I think I would be able to generally get around. Like, I know how to order things. My rule my entire life when I've been traveling, because I've been traveling forever, and my rule is you have to be able to say hello, goodbye, please, thank you. You have to know how to order something, like, may I have a coffee, please? And if you really super duper cannot speak the language, then you have to be able to say, I'm so sorry, I don't speak whatever language. Do you mind if I use a translation app and like open up an app on your phone and use it? Because I think there's kind of no excuse. As an English speaker, I'm very sensitive to not being that person that travels overseas and is like, speak English. I can't do it. So if I went to Korea right now, I actually wouldn't be too bad, but I would like to be good rather than not just too bad. Yes. I have a sneaking suspicion none of my favorites will ever tour to Australia. So catch me in Korea at BTS, IU, and SHINee concerts, and whoever else I collect along the way, but certainly those three. IU has never performed anywhere except Asia, so if I'm going to see IU, then it's going to have to be in Asia. Hello! Welcome! We're down to the soup in my mukbang, but that's okay. Still delicious. Probably never going to make my Oh, thank you. Oh, I love microcosmos. I always say microcosmos. Oh, love. Those performances on the Jimmy Fallon show were just incredible. Oh, dying to go to Japan as well. Absolutely. I've never been to Northeast Asia, so that would be very exciting for me. Australians have a habit of sticking around Southeast Asia. I have recently gotten into the YouTube videos of people catching lovely, like, luxury trains everywhere, and the ones in Japan always look amazing. Need to do that. Right, Korea's at the top of the list. Apparently BTS had a scheduled tour in Australia. Yeah. Freaking depression. If any of my favourite bands are going to come to Australia, it's going to be BTS. They came in 2017, so they could feasibly come again. And we've opened our borders again now, I think. So they could potentially come here. But IU and SHINee and Taemin, not a chance. There's no way they're coming to Australia. So I'm going to have to go to them. And then you will find me doing this. Somewhere in Seoul. And you'd be like, I know that tall blonde Australian. What are you doing here? Exactly. Yeah. You can cry in European shower. I'll cry in Australian shower. And we'll meet in the middle. I haven't seen the Pieces documentary yet, no. I think that might be one of the reasons why I really need to check my messages on Patreon. The only K-pop concert I have been to is when BTS streamed their concert to the cinemas, and I went to the cinema to see it, but I have never been to a live K-pop concert. And I will not rest until I go to all of them. I do actually have leftover rice to put in my leftover ramen, except I've eaten it all now, so there's now no point. I should have done that, especially since I didn't eat my tofu. Oh well. Oh well. This is why I keep my leftover rice, for exactly this reason, and I completely failed to do that. Bad. Bad ramen eating. Oh well, it was delicious anyway. Also the world's most satisfying bowl. You see us all going to Taemin with wok. Oh my god. I would love that so much. Oh my god, can you imagine? Yes. I'm in. If you're in, I'm in. Even if it's just you and me twinsying wearing Wa Cake t-shirts, I'll just bring them. I'll bring the Wa Cake t-shirts. We'll all wear them. I'm thinking of doing a like a Wa Cake but in tiny t-shirt where it's just like a little bit right there, just a tiny little Wa Cake. So I think that'll be really cute. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, now that I've eaten my ramen, I can take my apron off. Wa Cake. Wa Cake is probably my favorite thing of all time. There's nothing happier than Wa Cake. Where's the thing? Ah. Oh, it's in the wash. Okay. Maybe not. I would love that. Let's all go in Wa Cake. Wa Cake. Ticketing for Jinky Solo Tour was wild. So many people didn't get any. Oh. Damn. Oh, I know you would. I know you would, Nina. I know you would, and I would see you there. Okay, well, obviously we're all going to go in Wa Cake. Wa Cake! Exactly! We need like Wa Cake on the front and Wa Cake on the back or something. Oh. Yum. I'm full, even though I didn't eat my tofu. That's delicious. We're definitely going to have some dessert in a little bit, which will probably be in the form of either Tim Tams or the incredibly Australian biscuit that is Tina wafers. They are delicious and I can recommend them. What do I think of BTS meeting Biden? Well, I think it's wonderful. They're the most visible band in the world, and because of the last couple of years and because of a few very malicious characters who have gone out of their way to paint particularly East Asians in a very bad light, there has been nothing but negative association to certain people, and reframing that association to this force of good that is BTS, and bringing people's attention into the more positive light, and shining a light on the crueler behavior that has been going on is, I thought, a very nice move. It's fabulous for them. Hey, Mad! It's fabulous for them, and it's fabulous for everybody else to see such a force of good walking into the White House like that. I think it's really beautiful. I love it. I love how we're all swimming to our concerts, holding a Wa Cake banner, Wa Cake t-shirt, Wa Cake cap. I love it. Should I wear a Wa Cake apron holding a Wa Cake? Hi, Matt. How you doing? We should go. Oh, if Taman does a fan meet and you can actually like walk right up to him, we'll all just turn up wearing Wa Cake things and we'll each just hand him a cake until he gets the idea. But that's the thing we love most. Wa Cake. I'm all ramen-y. Why did I eat ramen while wearing makeup? There's no point. You just end up wiping it off. Oh, I've got to show you all. I've got some other fun stuff lined up for lives soon. I have finally, just today, received the last set of fan art that I've been collecting to go on Torsie's K-pop wall version 3. So yes, Corinne will be in charge of the wall cake. So we're going to have a few days together of me pulling down that wall, framing all the new things, and putting up a new Torsie's K-pop wall. I will never get over wall cake either. See, if you're in Europe or America, you have a chance of having a SM Town or a KCON or something. I have no chance here in Sydney. Taman would absolutely love it. He would love it. The question is, how extreme do you want to go? Because the very extreme version is that we completely redo his black and white costume, but instead of having all of that beautiful regalia, you just have little badges that say Wa Cake. That's how we really do it. That's the over-the-top version. I think all of us just turning up in head-to-toe Wa Cake is the best way to go. Wait, this can be done. This is us at all times. Hi, welcome. Just a lot of this. All the Wa Cake. That could be one of the most... When did you get to see Oh, with Super M. Oh, you're so lucky. Oh, amazing. I think Taman would Wa Cake Fascinator. Love that. Absolutely. Can you imagine all of us who have K-pop inspired tattoos? I think the most niche and like secret handshake tattoo anyone could have would be Wa Cake. Just like this tiny group of people would be like, yeah. Ta-da! Last time Shani was in Europe was 2011. Oh, yes, I'm the same, Mad. Super M is how I got into Taman. Because it was EXO, and EXO took me to Super M, and Super M took me to Taman. And that's how I found the love of my life. The other love of my life. The artist that I love most in the world. Do you like my little kacha? It's not little, actually. It's enormous. Makes me happy. I love this shirt. Oh, you're so lucky you got to see Super M. Where was that? Where did you see Super M? Excuse me. Actually, I think this might have been one of my first Korean phrases that I ever picked up. And it was because of Park Seo-joon. But thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Thank you. This might be the very pink. Atlanta. Amazing. They went to Georgia? Everywhere but Australia, honestly. I have friends in Georgia. I could have been there. Except that I couldn't leave the country, so not so much. Really hoping for the next year in Frankfurt. Ooh, or London. Yeah, I'd say so. You're going to get someone cool there. Everyone in Europe is complaining while I'm crying in the Maldives. You and me both. Oh, God. Oh, do they even realize, like, all of our favorites, it doesn't matter which one your favorite is, do they even realize just how big a scope their fandom really is? It's just every part of the world, isn't it? Every part of the world. Who freaking knew? There is a new K-pop cafe in Sydney called I Heart K-pop. I will be going there soon. I will film it for all of you because it looks super cool. And they also throw K-pop events. So they have like dance parties and everything. It's all K-pop music. 10 out of 10 will be there. Probably wearing the outfit I was wearing doing Deep because it flips around and it's super fun. So I've at least got that in my city now. Though no concerts. Can I ask you how you started to stan BTS? I know you started to stan IU when Shiny were at the palette. Yes. Well, BTS started it. So, all right, here's the dominoes. Here's how I got into everyone. So everything started with K-dramas. K-dramas first, because I'm a big drama fan. I saw a GIF of What's Wrong with Secretary Kim. I don't know what it was about the GIF that I just went, that looks like a show I would enjoy. And so I watched it and laughed my ass off and loved it. And then I watched Crash Landing on You and cried and loved that. But then I thought Park Seo-joon was fabulous because he is fabulous and he's one of my favorite actors. So I binge watched all of his shows and hilariously watched Hwarang going, some of these guys are K-pop idols. One of them's from BTS. I've heard of them before. Another one's from a band called Shiny. I've never heard of Shiny. I don't even know which one's which is just so funny to me now because obviously I'm a huge BTS and Shiny fan. So it's just hilarious to me that V and Minho are in Hwarang and I had no idea who they were. But eventually I'd watched so many K-dramas that I thought, well, if I love K-dramas this much, I'll probably like that K-pop that everyone's always on about. I put on the Apple Music K-pop radio station and just like let it play. And I was going, okay, yeah, this is cute. Yep, this is fun. And then I heard Monster by EXO. And that was the first one that caught my attention. And then from EXO was EXO, Super M, Taemin, and then Shiny. So it went Super M, Taemin, Shiny. But because BTS is so famous, I thought, well, what's all the fuss about that everyone's always on about BTS? And so they had just released Map of the Soul 7. I put on Map of the Soul 7 and it was thrilling, but then it hit Black Swan. And I remember I was in the kitchen, I was doing something. I can't even remember what I was doing, but I stopped dead when Black Swan started playing. And I just went, oh. Like, oh, that's why they're such a big deal, because they really are that good. And then it was just really good timing that Jimmy Fallon had his BTS week, like 2 weeks later. And I got this just week of being inundated with BTS, and they were so fabulous and entertaining and sharp, and they sounded so wonderful. I was just in both feet immediately. I am a big Park Seo-joon fan. And that was how BTS, that I had started to get into K-pop. And of course, you know, you want to know why everyone's always on about BTS, so you listen to them and it's like, oh, okay, that's why. What did I miss out on? Yes. Taemin was the closest to Poland in Berlin. I would very much like to be one in Poland, yes. Yeah, why wouldn't you go to Poland? That would be fun. Same, got into K-drama first, then loved the OSTs and found K-pop. Absolutely. By the way, Hwarang's OST is so good. Which also helps because Park Hyun-sik is in it. My journey started with the movie Ninja Assassin with Rain. There you go. Yes. I'm so excited that IU and Park Seo-joon are in something together. I'm so excited. When I saw that, I was like, my two favorite people. Yes. I'm still here thinking about 40 iTunes #1 for Dice, but Aisha was still invisible. 40 iTunes #1, so good. Just know that if any of my favorites are ever number one in Australia and iTunes, it's me, because I only use Apple Music. So, yeah, I can't wait to watch IU and Park Seo-joon in Dream. I'll watch Park Seo-joon in anything. I'm also a huge nerd, like a massive Marvel fan, and I'm so excited that he's going to be in Captain Marvel 2. I'm so excited. When he got cast in that, I was like, oh my god! One of my favorite actors just got cast in this. I'm so excited. I have not watched Ninja Assassin, but that is a very enthusiastic response. That if your journey started with Ninja Assassin, and we've got exclamation marks. This is the thing, like with Hotel de Luna. Hotel de Luna was on my watch list for like a year before I even knew that the woman who was in the picture of Hotel de Luna was the fabulous singer IU. They were one and the same human being. I just thought she was a fabulous actress, and it turns out she's both. I love Korean dramas. I think Korean dramas are superior. I also love that in Korea, 90% of all writers are women. Amazing. Well, I think a lot of Korean dramas, what's kind of fabulous about them is that they go to the nth degree on everything. Like maximum romance, maximum comedy, maximum drama. When they do fantasy, they really do fantasy. They go for it. Oh, what is that show that I started watching and now I want it back? Chronicles of... one with Song Joong-ki in it. Anyway, can't wait for that to come back. Black Rose is amazing. Top 5 K-drama of all time? Oh. How are you doing this to me right now? Why? Top 5 K-drama. Well, obviously My Mister. What's Wrong with Secretary Kim is what got me into K-dramas, so it has to be What's Wrong with Secretary Kim as well. Do I say Crash Landing on You? I might say Crash Landing on You. Yep. That's 3. Ah, yes. Thank you. Arthdale Chronicles. Thank you. Yes. It's going to have a season 2. I'm waiting for it because I really enjoyed it. At first I was like, what is happening here? And then I got completely obsessed with it. I have seen Itaewon Class. Itaewon Class was excellent as well. Oh, but what are my top 5? Oh no, I've got 3. Oh, you've ruined me. Now I'm gonna... Oh, because there's a lot of dramas that I've watched several times over because I love them. But I don't know where they fit in my list of things that I love. Like, I've seen Tale of the Nine-Tailed twice because I loved it and I found it really comforting. I've watched Hwarang like 3 or 4 times because it's my comfort show. My Country in New Age is really heavy and quite difficult, but I love Woo Do-hwan so much that I will watch that very heavy show a million times over just to watch him. No, I haven't. Winter Sonata? No, who's in that drama? Not sure I've even heard of that. Oh, and naturally, I haven't even seen Goblin yet. Yes. I'm with you, Nosheen. I'm with you. I also recommend Lookout / The Guardian. I love that show. And The Devil Judge. Oh, I love all genres. It doesn't need to be a romance. Vincenzo was good. Oh yeah, I've seen Memories of the Alhambra twice. Yeah, I did. I loved Memories of the Alhambra. That was super, super, super unique. I really liked that. Give me sci-fi any day. You know me. You know me. What is my favorite drama genre? Oh no. Oh no, do I say romance? I'm in the middle of watching Lee Dong-wook's show, Touch Your Heart. It's like maximum romance, and I love it. Oh god. You know what? I love dramas, like dramas. A drama will get me every time. Like my mister is as drama as a drama can drama, but god, it was good. It's just so meaty, so rich. You gotta love it. I just, the fact of the matter is I just like entertainment, so I will happily watch all genres. The only genre I don't watch is horror. I'm too chicken. I can't watch any horror things. I'm hoping to attend more. Yeah, I know, Matt, exactly. That ending. You and I was so cute. What a W? I'm hoping to attend more K-pop events back home in the States. Well, you'll get them. You'll get K-pop events stateside, my love. And then you can rub it in all of our faces. Yeah, my favorite genres. I mean, we're gonna have to go like romance, drama, comedy, never horror. I love sci-fi. I love fantasy. Kingdom. I think I have Kingdom on my watch list and I haven't watched it yet. I also have to... I've never seen Goblin either because it's not on any streaming services. Hi, welcome! I think we might have to... Oh, sorry. I think we might have to watch that one on Drama Cool or whatever website that is, because I cannot believe I haven't watched that. It's like... It's one of those shows that you have to have watched, and I haven't watched it. So annoying. Australian streaming services. How rude. You're saying can't watch horror. Yeah. Well, because I love Park Seo-joon and Woo Do-hwan, they have a film. Oh, what's it called? What is it called? Hold on. The Divine Fury. So Park Seo-joon and Woo Do-hwan were in a movie called The Divine Fury, and it looks amazing, but it's horror. And I'm gonna have to watch it in the middle of the day because they're my two favorite actors, and therefore I must see it. But it's also going to scare the crap out of me. Something in the Rain with beautiful Son Ye-jin. I haven't seen it yet. Again, on my watch list, and I still haven't watched it. Do I play any games like video games? I do. Not as often as I like. Because whenever I have time to play video games, I decide to do work instead. Like, if I have time to play, I have time to make more content. I should probably double up. I should just play my games while streaming, and then we can chat and play video games together, and that's how we'll do it. But I do play. I'm either on Nintendo, playing Mario Kart or Zelda, or on PlayStation. My favorite game in ages has been Ghost of Tsushima. I haven't seen Mr. Queen. I swear I do watch a lot of dramas, and yet it always feels like I haven't watched anything when people say things. Do I have Mr. Queen already on my watch list? Oh, I might not. I might have to put it on the watch list. What's Mr. Queen about? Taemin is returning like November, I believe. Yes, November. Yes, this live will be saved to watch later for sure. If you need to go pack, my darling, I completely understand. We can play catch-ups later for sure. That is not a problem. Kuyo, Sojun, Chunki, Jungsuk. All extremely good choices. Yes. Yeah, Sejun, Park Seo-joon, Woo Do-hwan, Lee Dong-wook, Hyunbin, Son Yejin, So Yuji, So Jihee. I haven't seen Boa's new music video. I'm behind on a fair few things. I need to do a day that's just me binge watching everything. I actually think this is going to be a series of videos I'm going to do. The series of videos is just going to be me binge watching certain things. Like we can do a 17 binge watch. Just binge watch a whole lot of 17 videos. Binge watch a whole lot of ITZY. Binge watch a whole lot of G-Idol. Like all of those. We can binge watch a whole lot of Boa as well. What is it? The Greatest. Ooh. Looks amazing. Top actresses. Suzy, IU, Shinhee. Oh yeah, I love Shinhee as well. Hana. Yes. Yeah, Taemin will be back in November. And then Shiny Comeback, please. Mr. Queen is about a modern day chef who gets transported back to medieval Korea, but in the body of a queen. Ooh! Okay, I love that. Absolutely. Love that. Winter Sonata reaction. Let me look up that. Bae Hyung-chun, Choi Shin-woo, Park Young-ha. Absolutely. What is the talented musician searches for information about his past in a rural city? Ooh, that sounds pretty. From 2002. You bet. I will make that note. I will keep that up, Winter Sonata, so I don't forget it. I am always happy to watch more dramas. Watching TV is my favorite thing. Mr. Queen sounds absolutely hilarious. I'm putting that on the list as well. Thank you. Very Shakespearean, doing a good old body swap. Give me all the tropes, frankly. Boa music video has so many scenes similar to music. Oh, does it? Ooh. Okay. I'll be watching that. That's interesting, isn't it? Ooh, I'll check that out. Someone plays the lead. Shinhee-san plays the lead and is basically a woman playing a man that got turned into a woman. I love that. Absolutely love that. Woman playing a man playing a woman. Brilliant. Brilliant. That's amazing. That is what caught my eye about Woo Hwan in The King Eternal Monarch, when he was playing himself, playing his other self, playing himself. Like he was playing 3 or 4 characters. He was playing 4 characters at all times. It was hilarious. He was playing one version, the other version playing the first version, and the first version playing the other version. He completely stole the show. Like I know we're all meant to be looking at Lee Min-ho, but I was looking at Woo Hwan. What's next on the list for dramas? In my own watching or with watching with everyone on Patreon? Because on Patreon we've got Joy of Conversation, then just realised you can't see my drink bottle. Yes, you do. Joy of Conversation, Hyori's Bed and Breakfast. Then we're going to watch. It's called Scarlet Heart. Scarlet Heart. Yes. And then in my own watch list, I have no idea. I'm still watching Touch Your Heart. 5:24 a.m. Got to sleep. Get some sleep. Thank you for coming to join. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. What am I going to watch next for myself, though? Touch Your Heart, and then what? I might have to kick it old school. Do you know what I haven't seen that I absolutely have not seen? Why did I just say it like that? What I haven't seen that I absolutely should see. I haven't seen Legend of the Blue Sea. So I need to watch that. Definitely need to watch that. Scarlet Heart. Are you saying, oh boy, Scarlet Heart, because it's just going to be a lot more crying? By the way, I'm so sorry for all of the crying. So much crying. I can't stop. Once I start crying, it's so hard to stop. Oh, I'm dreadful. Oh well. I know everybody feels the same way. Okay. Well, we can have more crying with Scarlet Heart. What else do I need to see? Yeah, I haven't seen Legend of Blue Sea. Oh man, really? Why is everything gonna make me cry? Oh no. Oh god, for somebody who laughs as much as I do, I sure do spend a lot of time crying with these things. Oh no. Okay. Cry with all of you on Patreon and then cry all by myself. Great. Oh, okay. Great. Well, we'll have a bit of a break then with the other two shows and then we'll cry again with Scarlet Heart. Well, I'm glad I wasn't the only one. That was the thing that made me feel okay about crying so much watching My Mister. I'm like, well, I know everybody else will be feeling the same way. Hence why you all warned me before. Have I heard about IU's Growing Up album and the different theme? Do you mean like her series that are like an age series? And Lilac was sort of the last of the age series? Is that what you mean? I started watching in the office and had to stop. Oh no, I'm so sorry. So sorry. Yes, it's definitely a it's definitely a don't watch it at work unless you want to cry at work kind of moment. Completely true. I think actually that's what sold me on K-dramas, that I was watching What's Wrong with Secretary Kim, and if you remember the like B story, their backstory is so tragic and so scary, and I was super shocked that in the middle of this proper comedy was this really big streak of drama, and it was so surprising. And I just loved it. I thought it was excellent. So yeah, you're absolutely right. All K-dramas have some sort of like heartbreak through it. We can all cry together. Got started standing IU through Facebook by watching the... That makes sense. I've seen little clips of IU in Scarlet Heart. She looks adorable. But okay, I will prepare myself. That'll be yet more crying. Watch Business Proposal. Okay, that's a good idea. Business Proposal is just like a bit... Is it? I can do with a bit of lightness in between things. Thank you. Yes, I need that. K-dramas do have human emotion down. I don't know who these unbelievable writers are, but they have the most perceptive and painfully accurate perceptions of humanity. The Growing Up album was IU's first studio album, but is very different to what IU does now. Oh. I have all of IU's albums on iTunes. So we were talking before about what album of IU's I should listen to next. And we were saying either Palette or Lilac. But then the question is also, do we need to go right back to the beginning? Because she's got to have something coming out again soon, right? So do we go right back to the beginning and remind ourselves of how far she's come? Or do we just keep jumping around the way we are? We can keep jumping around. I don't mind. I mean, Palette is... Lilac is full of so many songs that I love, but Palette is one of her seminal albums. So I feel like we need to get into that soon, too. So very many things. This is what I quite enjoy about becoming a K-pop fan like a little bit later with the fandoms with SHINee, with BTS, with IU. It means there's so much already existing that I get to just get into a whole history of things. It's really fun. Just power through with more SHINee and Taemin. Absolutely. We'll get there. Is there going to be a Scarlet Heart season 2? Or is it one of those things where it feels like there should be a season 2? Like, by the way, Memories of the Alhambra, where it ended and you feel like there could be so much more told of that story. But the show just ended instead. You're going to be waiting a while. Yeah, wasn't that show a while ago? We're all going to be waiting a good long time. Good stuff. I feel the need for dessert, but I'm not sure which dessert to eat. Also, it's mainly just going to be me eating because I like sugar. The original Chinese show has a second season. Oh no. That's a shame. Ugh. Can't do a second season unless it's going to be as good, if not better than the first. Come on. Also, if you need a link to a good subbed video of Joy of... Oh, thank you. Thank you. That might be good. I will check out the links that I have, but if they're no good, I will definitely message you. Thank you so much. What do you think about so many groups not singing live right now? Does it bother you? That's a great question. That's a great question. In lots of ways, it does bother me. However, part of the art of K-pop is the physical performance, like the dancing and the whole stage presence of it. And I feel like if there are parts of the songs that are being supported by backing track or being recorded, if it's a mixture of recorded and live and they're doing that because there are parts where they have to dance so hard, there's no way they could sing at the same time, I forgive that. I let that slide because the dance is so much a part of the performance and so much a part of what makes K-pop K-pop. I can let that slide. If you were doing a stand and deliver song and all you had to do was stand there and sing and you weren't singing live, that would be a different story. I think the question is, when it comes to K-pop and performing live, do you need to cut out some of the choreography so you can continue to sing live, or do you need to cut out some of the live singing so you can dance all out and have a mix of both? Like, which one do you prioritize? It's a good question, though. Because I feel like there's no reason... Like, you know, SHINee trained by going on runs and singing at the same time. So obviously there is training. And there's also ways to get around it. Just, you know, change the choreography or change the vocals in order to be able to do both. I don't have top 5 K-movies yet because I haven't got into enough K-movies to have a top 5. But I very much need to. Because isn't Minho from SHINee in a movie that everybody really likes? I have Mr. Sunshine on my watch list as well. Thank you. Yes, that is also on my list. You're going to have to give me your top 5 K-movies so I can put them on my list and then I can watch them. That's how that's going to have to go because I haven't got into enough K-movies. Some. But now I can't remember what, so clearly not a top 5 from me yet. All right, who's ready for dessert? That is my question. Would we like some dessert? It's very crunchy dessert, but dessert nonetheless. Yeah, exactly. I think there needs to be some sort of happy medium somewhere. Something's got to give with the singing and the dancing. I think though as well we get used to more complex choreographies. Yep. Exactly. So much is expected now of the dancing, and for it to be really complex, as you say, which means at some point you're going to lose one or the other. Either the person who's singing the main vocal at that point has to stop dancing or dance way less in order to sing live, or the live vocals get switched off so they can dance their hearts out. Yeah, both singing and dancing are hard. I studied musical theatre. I watch them singing and dancing at the same time, and I'm like, how? Literally, how? Because it's incredibly difficult. And I wasn't even doing like insane choreography. Taemin will be back on my channel very soon. I'm going to be super honest with you. When there was news of Taemin not doing well, I, by proxy, ended up not doing well. I did not handle that well at all, but I'm much better now. So we will return to our dear love Taemin. And lots of wild cake. Oh, yes. I have seen Tempted. Oh, yeah. Tempted was great. He's just great. He's just so good. I'm so glad he's back from the military. He can just be in everything. Legend of the Blue Sea is your number one? Okay, I'm going to watch Legend of the Blue Sea next. After I've finished Touch Your Heart, I'm going to watch Legend of the Blue Sea. Extreme Jobs is one of your favorite K-movies. What is Extreme Jobs about? Happy Shiny does equal Happy Showers. I mean, I know you know this, Nina, like just how shocking I have found it to be so affected by how other people are. But yeah, that news, Taemin's news when they said he wasn't doing well, like that folded me like a house of cards. I did not handle that well at all. And it's taken me this long to be like, okay, we can come out of this now. Yes, very much Happy Shiny. Happy Shiny unhappy. It goes both ways. I think it's cheating on the fans. If you can't sing, just be a dancer and that's it. That's fair. That's fair. I'm going to quickly go grab my dessert, which is something if you're not Australian, I will introduce it to you as a thing you must eat if you ever come to Australia, because they're just delicious. They're biscuits, but they're delicious biscuits. I'll be right back. Oh, I love Taemin to the absolute maximum. Thank you for loving him too. The amount of time they put into perfecting the moves, it would be a shame not to be able to perform it and to compromise. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I feel like though, you know that joke that comes out every Olympics where people are like, we're sitting here eating chips and watching the Olympics and like judging these pro athletes. Like every now and then, I feel like it's that watching K-pop where you go, why didn't you do? And it's like, I couldn't do that in a million years. So, oh, well, yeah, absolutely. All I know about Oz. On Min Ki said he was doing well and he is happy. That's good. Yeah, I feel like he's doing, they did the right thing moving him into the other service. Ju Jin Hyun is the greatest and my love from the start. Extreme Job is about cops that are investigating criminal organization by running a fake chicken restaurant. The chicken turns out to be a very delicious and popular. That sounds fantastic. Hello, welcome back. Shiny showed me so much that now I prefer their vocals. Even a cappella, yeah, fair enough. All I know about Australia slang. Ah, you mean g'day, mate? Yeah. Yet Train to Busan is too scary for me. I can't watch a zombie movie. Oh, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. It was such fun. Everybody, welcome to a great Australian biscuit. There we go. Every time we do a mukbang, I can teach you something Australian food-wise. It will all be sweets-based. Tina wafers. So they're a stack of wafer biscuits, chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. I was complaining the other day because when I was growing up, there used to be a stack of 5 biscuits in every row, and now there's only 4. And they're physically smaller than they used to be. And I'm having an old person moment of being like, back in my day. But they're delicious and they're my comfort food. And as I'm sure you're all aware, I've been very, very unwell recently. So this is me making myself feel better about the fact that I've been super unwell. Just eating my favorite biscuits. The number 1 and number 2 K-dramas, City Hall and Stairway to Heaven. 3 and 4 boys. Oh yeah, Boys Over Flowers. You Are Beautiful. Faith and Autumn in My Heart. Train to Busan is more heartbreaking to me than scary. Are you sure it's not scary? Because I feel like it's... I'm really bad with horror. I can do suspense, but I can't do horror. Yes. Okay. There's the stack of wafers, and you never know what combination of things. There will always be 2 of one of the flavors, and you never know which 2 of the flavors it's going to be. So we have 2 vanilla, 1 chocolate, and 1 strawberry. Strawberry is my favorite. So I'm strategic about how I eat them. It's going to have to go vanilla, chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, so I can end on the strawberry because it's my favorite one. Welcome. It's the absolutely psychotic way I eat Tina wafers. Really? It's more heartbreaking? Definitely still scary though. Also has a beautiful vocal and I love how... I had no idea that Train to Busan had any kind of heartbreakness to it. I thought it was just a scary movie. Thank you, Mad, for confirming that it is scary. Because I know, again, like I know it's one of those films that you have to see. It's just one of those films, but I haven't seen it because I'm terrified. Zombies are one of my irrational fears. Yes, and Goblin. Cheers, dessert time, everybody. I feel it whole in my mouth. I did not know that about Train to Busan. Strawberry moon, strawberry wafers. Exactly. Han scoop or Han wafer. Okay, I did not know that about Train to Busan. All right. Maybe I'll give it a go in broad daylight with all the curtains open. Can't do horror rewatching Korean Odyssey. Yeah. I mean, I'm with you. If I know something's scary but the rest of it is good, I will just fast forward it. I also do that with extremely painful moments. I am a fully grown adult. But do I fast forward Mufasa dying in The Lion King every time? Yes. Yes, I do. Because I'm a fully grown adult with a heart and it hurts to see him die. And Jameson is so sad. You're kidding. I had no idea. Oh, Snowpiercer was great. Absolutely, I watched Snowpiercer. I didn't watch Snowpiercer the TV show. I watched Snowpiercer the film. The one with Chris Evans in it. Oh, it was fabulous and very out there. Did you watch Okja as well? Okja, Okja? It's the reason I'm a vegetarian. It's a Korean film. It's fabulous. I finished Okja, lay on the floor hugging my dog for 15 minutes, crying my eyes out, and I haven't eaten meat since. So, if you're wondering if it's time to go vegetarian, just watch Okja. How would it be if you watched Train to Busan live on YouTube? How would that be? I mean, apart from the fact I'd get a copyright strike, I could watch it on Patreon. I wouldn't be able to watch it on YouTube. I would be chucked off YouTube. But if we wanted to get scared together, we could. Oh no. Yeah, Snowpiercer movie was amazing. Also, I love Chris Evans, so that worked for me as well. You're going to continue watching Amazing Shadow? Absolutely. Yes, I'm going to continue with Amazing Saturday for sure, and I would love to do more variety shows. If there are ever any episodes of things like that, just chuck them at me. I didn't know Law of the Jungle, but I do know Knowing Brothers, and we can definitely watch Knowing Brothers. I was going to watch Knowing Brothers with IU the other day. I'll happily watch Shiny on Knowing Brothers. And I haven't seen any Law of the Jungle ever, so good to do that too. I mean, I think part of the concern with me watching a scary movie with everybody is the swearing that might come out, but I'll try to keep it in. Your first Korean drama was Oldboy. Isn't Oldboy horror? I swear I've heard of Oldboy. Isn't Oldboy, like, scary? People watch movies, but they don't show it. There are movie reaction channels. Oh, I see what you mean. Right. So you're just, like, it's basically like now you just see the person, you can't see what they're watching. Fair enough. Yeah, it gets taken down so fast. You want to bit your brother's finger out of fear. What is it called? Oh, one of the scariest things I've ever seen in my life is a stage show called Lady in Black. Unfortunately, I've seen it twice, even though it gave me nightmares. And the second time I went to see it, I was holding the hand of the person next to me so hard, I indented their finger with my ring. And they were like, ow, 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 Victoria. I was like, oh, sorry. And then I just left. Because I was like, I can't watch this anymore. It's too scary. Okay, well, I could do that. I could just watch it on YouTube without you actually seeing what I'm seeing, and you'll just see me freaking out the entire time. That'd be fun. Korean variety shows are very entertaining. I can do action thriller. I'm not good with horror, but I can do action thriller. Yeah. Yeah, Oldboy is tickling the back of my brain that I knew it was meant to be dark or intense or something. Like it was a lot. I remember people saying that it was a lot. If you like Oldboy, watch Beautiful Life. I like how we're like, yeah, there are all these light, fluffy, wonderful things that we could watch. But why watch those when you could cry your eyes out or be scared half to death? Why not? Yeah, I definitely do that. We're watching Stranger Things at the moment, season 4, I think, and I'm spending every episode like this. Just watching through my fingers the entire time. If you like to watch family drama movie, you should watch. Oh. I haven't heard of Minari. Minari. Okay. Why not? Was that the baseball? Wait, is Minari the film where even though it's American, they put it in the international category because it's in Korean? Is that the one that had that scandal around it? It is, isn't it? It is. I can't watch horror scream too loud. Yeah, absolutely. I can't watch horror because I'll just have nightmares for several weeks. Wow, Minari has 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's amazing. Thank you. Never considered my sneeze cute before, but I'm glad. Right. Okay, yes, I definitely need to watch this. That made me so mad that they made it go into the international category. Do you know what's just like extra insane about that? The United States doesn't have a national language. Like, the founding fathers of America never declared a national language because they wanted America to be a pluralist country. So how can you turn around and say, well, it's not in English, so therefore it can't be nominated among other American films. It has to be in the international category. English isn't the national language of America. Want to watch Broker? I hope they get it somewhat. Yeah. Ooh, that would be amazing. Well, it got all, you know, what it was, everyone gave Broker 4 stars and one person gave Broker 3 stars at Cannes. It's very encouraging. Can't wait to see it. I wonder if there's any details about it being in Australia yet. Gonna look it up. Such a shame. Let's look up Broker, Australia. When is your release date? Trust me to like the pink wafer the most, by the way. Broker. That's cute. Okay. Broker. Giving me absolutely nothing in this article. Thank you. Great. Fantastic. The article that I found on Broker being in Australia has just one line. We aren't aware of any way to watch Broker in Australia. If you've got that wrong, please contact us. Great. Literally nowhere. Oh, shoot me in the face. Excuse me. God, what is wrong with people? It's like that guy, if you follow me on Twitter, you would have seen me tweet about that. That guy who watched Turning Red, the animated movie, and he like panned the movie. He said he didn't like it. And he's like, well, I didn't see myself in the movie. And it's like, it's a coming of age story for a young girl. And he was like, I didn't see myself in the movie, so it's not a good movie. And everyone's like, oh, well, did you see yourself in Finding Nemo? Did you see yourself in Cars? Oh, you don't like it because the character is Chinese Canadian? You can't see yourself in it, but you're okay with animated fish? Alrighty. Like, how frustrating can you be? It was distributed to 170 countries, so it'll probably be screened there someday. It must be. I think Broker would release in June or end of July overseas. Yeah, I think so. What date are we? We're June. I'll keep an eye out on it. I will shout very loudly if it turns out that it's been released here. And we will all know together, yeah, it's nowhere here so far. So annoying. Yeah, that was an incredibly silly argument. My mission as a journalist is to never say anything so silly. Like, buddy, you made no sense there. My sweet man. This is the other reason why I very much want to work on Korean, because I would like to be able to interview people in Korean, or in enough Korean that I've made more of an effort than most people. This is my goal. To just not be a problem. I think that's a good goal, don't you? Just wake up every day and try not to be a problem. I wish you could all taste these. Please remember, if you're ever in Australia, to try Tina Wafers, my comfort biscuit. My favourite sweet. I'm gonna look up Broca's distribution. It's really hard when you look up things about Broca because it's such a common word for other things. Foreigners in Korea have a tough time. Hi, welcome. Yes. Are they like the wafers they sell in the Asian grocery store? I think they're sweeter. These are very Australian. They're super sugary. They're very, very sweet. I lied before. They're not my favorite sweet. My favorite sweet is gingerbread. Gingerbread is the greatest food of all time. Is it a biscuit, waffles, or cookie? That's a fantastic question. It is a biscuit. It's a waffle. It's a wafer. I'm gonna get this as close to... Okay, let's see if we can get this to focus on the biscuit and not my face. Focus. It's not happening, huh? It's layers of wafer with chocolate in between. New here, it's actually my first time watching you live. Oh, thank you. Oh, welcome, Gary. I'm going to do more lives, so we will see each other here way more often. But thank you so much for hanging out and watching I Use Palette with me. I absolutely loved that episode. 17 were gorgeous. I love them. Oh, hi. Hello again and welcome. Oh, thank you. I was just saying I really loved 17 on Palette. They were just delightful. Delightful, delightful. When I arrived in France airport, she thought all of the fans were hidden camera prank. Oh, God. Oh, are you? Oh, she's so cute. I don't call them wafers and it's kind of their own category. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they're neither a waffle, nor a biscuit, nor a cookie. They're just a wafer. I have no idea how else to describe that. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad 17 went on I Use Palette. And I'm so glad that they weren't intimidated or anything. DK is the sweetest thing I've ever seen, and he was so excited to meet her. That was the sweetest thing I've ever seen. I love I Use Palette. We're going to watch much more I Use Palette, by the way, because there's so many episodes that we need to watch. That's a good idea, Lupita. That's a very good idea. We'll just look. I do that with other foods as well. Because of my migraines, there are some foods that I can't eat, so I just watch other people enjoy them. I'm like, okay, well, you have fun with that. Oh, you call them wafer cookies. That makes sense. Australians don't use the word cookie. Or like something really, like a chocolate chip cookie that we would call a cookie, but anything else we call a biscuit. So I'm going to say biscuit or wafer biscuit. Because that's Australian. Yeah, cookies are very specifically like a chocolate chip cookie. That's a cookie. And everything else is a biscuit. I don't know why we don't have a universal language for the same foods, but whatever. Oh, wafer cookie. We're going to have to look at all these at some point. I haven't even opened them yet. I got IU fan heart, everybody. There is going to be IU on my wall soon. Yeah, UK is all about biscuits. So excited. My new wall is going to take so long. It's basically British English versus American English. True. Wafers British, cookies American. Exactly. I love cookies, but I do a lot of dietary stuff and they're really delicious. Yes. Definitely recommend watching more 17. Ah, thank you. I'm so impressed that 17... I had no idea 17 wrote all their own stuff, by the way. Freaking blew my mind. I'm extremely excited to hear that. My friends from the Commonwealth countries refer to biscuits all the time. Yeah, which are different from flaky biscuits we have in the... Yeah, see, when you say biscuits in the US, you mean a scone, right? Like the big fat round thing that rises in the oven? A scone, but you call them a biscuit. But they're also much bigger than a scone you would have in the UK. The real trick is that between Australia, United Kingdom, and the United States, lollies, sweets, and candy. We call them lollies. The British call them sweets, and Americans call it candy. Don't know why. But hey-ho. I like that we're talking somewhere between K-pop and food. This is exactly what a Torsie mukbang should be. K-pop, K-dramas, food. I saw 17 live for the K... That's it. I'm not a fan, but great. Fair enough. Even flakier than a scone. Oh. Oh, okay. Flakier and butterier. Oh, biscuits are salty, not sweet. Oh. Oh, they look... See, I've never tried one. They have always looked to me to be like a giant scone. I didn't realise that they were savoury. Oh, okay. We mix both British and US to confuse ourselves. Fair enough. You just like the challenge. Fair call. Fair call. Ah. I didn't realize it was savory. I knew that you had them with savory things, like with gravy and stuff, but I didn't realize that they were savory themselves. I grew up eating crepes and calling them pancakes, and it wasn't until I was much older that I realized I was actually eating crepes the entire time. Great with fried chicken and now, when you say jelly, here's another one. When you say jelly, you mean jam, right? Like the fruit preserve, like the condiment. Or do you mean jelly like Jell-O? Food linguistics. They're savory, but some people eat them with jam or honey. Huh, how about that? So by jelly, you do mean jam. Good and confusing. But we got there. I feel bad for interrupting the conversation about biscuits. Not at all. But I just got excited because these crazy talented and definitely so... Don't feel bad for interrupting about biscuits. I don't know how we've managed to... We got onto biscuits because we're talking about biscuits. Of course you can talk about 17. Please, go right ahead. Jam has preserves. Jelly is almost like Jell-O, but... Oh, that's so confusing. Okay. I had no idea. Carbs, sweetness, fat, salt. We're doing well. We're doing well. Jams are... Yeah, jams are... Hold on, so what is Jell-O if it's not fruit flavored? What is going on? I like that some people are going to come to this video later and expect the entire conversation to just be K-pop and K-dramas, and there's going to be a whole section in the middle where we discuss different foods. In the UK, jam, yeah. Jelly is a fruit spread. Oh. I'm so yeah. Yeah. Oh. You fried my bread. You fried my brain with this one. In Australia, bottled water. In Australia, jelly is like the dessert that you set in a mold and it like wobbles around and you have it maybe with ice cream or something. Like that's jelly. Hold on. I needed to sanitize my hands because I'm going to open up my Redbubble order. I love knowing this new stuff. It's amazing. It's amazing. Yes, I watched Vincenzo. I loved it. That was great. I can't remember the lead actress's name now, which is annoying because I adored her. UK jelly is jiggly dessert. Yes, thank you. That is the best way to describe it. Australian jelly is jiggly dessert as well. Jelly, jam, and jello are all different things in the US. Right, okay. I did not realize. Oh my god, that sanitizer was horrible. Also, congratulations to any WJSN fans here for winning Queendom. Oh. Queendom is done. Go to the supermarket, we choose either one. Jelly has no fruit. This is wild. Indians has the jiggly as well. Excellent. Which Indian dessert is jiggly? The Indian desserts I have are not jiggly at all. Though incredibly sweet or very fragrant. I feel all the British colonies have pretty much the same food linguistics. Yes, yeah, you are true. That is true. Like orange juice with bubble with that. This is amazing. I have learnt more about American food tonight than I have in my entire life. And I've been to America several times. But I never knew the distinction. I'm not going to lie, the sanitizer I just put on my hands is absolutely foul. Give me 2 seconds to wash my hands. And then we're going to look at some pretty pictures. 1 second. In Poland we have jellies, jams, plum jam, and marmalade. I think we declared independence too early, so all our terms are different. So good. Indian food is so tasty. Indian food is the food I grew up on, so to me it'll always be unbelievably tasty. Wait, what is the... Oh, gulab jamun. That's what I was thinking of. I don't know the name of... so gulab jamun is the incredibly sweet one I was just referring to. Oh, my friend has gone offline. She was in the chat before, but her mother made the most delicious desserts for us. And I don't know the names at all. But they were really fragrant. They had spice in them rather than sweets, which I love. Basically anything that has spice in it, I'm going to love. If it's got cinnamon in it, I'm going to love it. If it's got... Yes. Found that online. Yes. Yeah, anything with a bit of spice in it, go for it. I wonder what it was that her mum made of me. Oh. Parfait? Milk barfy? Was that what she made me? Maybe. Made me? Yeah, that one. Hold on, I'm finding its name. I'm gonna find its name. It was delicious. Yeah. Look at my thinking face. My thinking face is so embarrassing. I've never seen its name before. Burfi. Burfi? Burfi? Milk. Burfi. Or Burfi. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I've never heard it said out loud. I was just given it and it was delicious. Oh, now I'm on a page that has 100 Indian desserts, and now I'm getting hungry. Now I'm not hungry at all. I just want to eat all of this. Wait, lots of things are called. Yeah, it was delicious. It was so good. Oh, and of course I've had laddu before as well. I must have had coconut laddu. Or maybe almond laddu. Burfi. Right. I have a teeny tiny bit of Hindi up my sleeve, but not that much. And again, I understand way more than I can say, but that's what I get for growing up watching Hindi language films. That is just in my head at all times. My mum is a fabulous, fabulous cook of Indian food, but she never cooked Indian desserts. Malaysian food is the best. It's the perfect intersection. Indian, Southeast Asian, Chinese cuisine. That sounds amazing. Well, I love Japanese food. This is the wonderful, wonderful benefit of being in Australia. We're so multicultural that we just have the most amazing amount of terrific food. I'm very lucky. So it's just Japanese food. Now I'm getting curious about these Indian desserts. They are delicious. I love it too. My physics teacher used to make for us. Lives in an all Indian neighborhood. The music plays awesome. Oh, I love it. My Indian playlist is enormous. Yep, talking about Indian food and a Korean mukbang. We're a very international audience, which, by the way, I love. My favorite thing about this whole community, that half the time I'm like, we could all be from anywhere at this point because it's such an international community. I appreciate that about us. Yes, try Indian desserts. Oh my god, I forgot how many I ordered. Oh. I've got the others hiding behind me as well. Wait for it. Would you? Definitely no doubt will taste all of them. Sure, absolutely. Technology has made the world smaller. Thank God. Could use a bit of that. What about the Hindi? Learn how to speak Hindi watching movies. Yeah. I like Hindi. Hindi's a lovely language. Can you imagine that Taman looks like a fluffy ball? So much tasty food with that guy. Oh, good. I like the idea of him just being healthy and doing whatever he wants. Look at the amount of fan art I now have to add to the wall. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to Torsie's fan art collection. This you're going to see on an unboxing video soon. And you will find out the story behind that, by the way. I'm just going to hold these up one by one while we have our conversation. So we can all admire what's going on here. Yes. Your Pieces album reaction video brought such comfort to me when it was released. Oh. Oh, my pleasure. Pieces was beautiful. Not random. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I am always looking forward to doing more. I wish I had more hours in the day, or more to the point, I wish I had more health in my body so I could just keep going for longer, because there's always more I want to say and there's always more I want to do. Nina, yes it is. Which is why I said there's going to be a video that everyone else is going to see soon. But first you're going to see it, because you have to see the video first. But you're about to see why it's going with everything else. That is why I said there was gonna be its own video, because it is its own video. You can watch me burst into tears when I saw this, because thank you so much. That whole thing, like, yeah, no. I'm just gonna send you the video and then you will see what all of that is. Then you'll see what all of that is. Ayu is so damn pretty. Whoop. I love this. Look how beautiful that is. Aren't they beautiful? The package for that did take months and months. It really did. Nina, of course I was going to cry. It's me, and I was incredibly moved. And of course I cried. I'm going to be sending you the video tomorrow, if not tonight, for you to approve, which you don't have to. Redbubble. I get everything from Redbubble. You have to scour. Some artists have more fan artists than others. Like, these are all from an artist called Tay Delight. And Tay Delight does the most wonderful amount of shiny and Taemin things. Of course, you can find all the BTS fan art you could ever want. Look how beautiful this is. But, like IU, not a lot of fan art. Not a lot of fan art at all. It was not enough. Aren't these shiny things absolutely gorgeous? You're not ready. Shawols, brace yourselves for how beautiful this is. Isn't that divine? Oh my god. Oh no, that made me emotional just looking at that. Tay Delight is amazing. Can't believe you're surprised that I cried. I'm almost crying now. Oh, Key. Is Key just, I mean, what a legend. Oh, Nina, you're gonna love this one. Come get your man. They are so beautiful. Aren't they divine? By the way, if I move on too quickly from any of them, just yell at me to go back and I will pick up whatever it was. The sheer amount of money that I could spend on all of these. Yes, I knew you'd love that Jinky one. I knew it. I got so much Tay Delight in this order because I couldn't even. I know. I can't believe. Stoneheart, you know how I feel about Stoneheart. You know how I feel about Stoneheart. I could not believe when I opened up Tay Delight's store and saw there was a Stoneheart. I screamed. I friggin' screamed. Look at this glory. Oh. I mean, can you even? Can you even? Here's what really gets me. How are people this talented? I can't draw a stick figure. Just people are outrageous. Outrageous, I tell you. Look how beautiful these are. My ancestor was an amazing artist. I can't do any of these. Aren't these just amazing? I mean, I'm really looking forward to this. We're going to have many days together of me stripping that wall and reframing things. And putting things back up again. We're going to have to think of a new order for all of my pictures as well, where they're all going to go. This one is just magic. Wish I had more free wall space. I know, right? After I put up this stuff, I'm not going to have any room for anything. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah, brace yourselves. Brace yourselves. You're welcome. Oh, it's amazing that you can draw. I can't draw anything. I am always amazed by people who can draw literally anything. Isn't that sugar one? So this is one of my other favorite artists. Her name is Ari Arts, ARI_arts. If you follow me on Twitter, you will find Ari Arts. All these. Hold on. Let me point in this direction. Ari Arts, Ari Arts, Ari Arts. Ari Arts, Ari Arts. Ari Arts. Like, so many. I have so many. Because they're incredible. It's just, shall I go backwards through the whole lot again? Isn't that, look. I mean, just get out of here, right? Ugh, the talent. The talent. So we've got our beautiful Augustine. We all know how I feel about sugar. Let me just organize these. I'll go back to the IUs. Go back through these. Let's have another look at everyone. I love her. I love her giant eyes in that picture. So beautiful. This is just so sweet and soft and pretty. That headband was everything. Has a talent for drawing. Maybe she wants to develop it. We'll see. I mean, why not? It's incredible. I also love, so there's a bunch of these. All of these ones here that are all like silhouetted ones. These are all from the same artist. And she's only 16 years old. And I just love that there's this 16-year-old somewhere who's doing digital art and selling it on Redbubble, and that you can support this young artist and, you know, make their, encourage their passion like that. Makes me so happy. Aren't these wonderful? Up your arts. Have you ever heard of Lee Hong Ki? His voice is incredible. Maybe? I feel like that's someone that I might have heard and maybe not realized to whom I was listening. Has he performed at awards shows that I would have been watching at some point? I'm just going to put these into collections. I know that this is going to make me sad every time I look at it, but it's also so beautiful. How could I not? You know? And I love this so much. Makes such beautiful eye drawings and dresses. I really hope he wants to achieve something. Well, I hope so too. I've seen on Twitter and Instagram people get into art schools using their fan art. They've like submitted their fan art portfolios and gotten a place in art school. Like, it can take you anywhere. Lee Hong Ki is a second generation. I love supporting a young artist, absolutely. Second generation idol. It's from FT Island. Yes, he was a judge and producer for 48. Yes. Actually, one of the things on Ariart's Instagram, which I found really impressive, was a video of their progression through their art and just how far they've come in like 1 year, just because you practice and you practice and you practice. It's like super impressive. Hold on, I've got to get all these like solo shinies together because I'm just going to go back through these for everyone to admire again. What kills me is how people manage to like truly get the likeness of somebody. Oh my god. Here's the trick about art that I find amazing. Not just being able to quite literally draw somebody, but to also capture their essence. Doesn't that just capture his essence? It's not a matter of simply, you know, putting pen to paper, but actually managing to imbue in the art the soul of your subject. That is talent. That is talent. Freaking phenomenal. Fair enough, of course. I'm very appreciative of digital art though, because it's an easy way for me to be able to access it. Isn't this just the softest? Oh, Taterlight really is absolutely incredible. This makes me feel so soft. I think every time I need to relax, I might look at this picture. I'm gonna look at it and be like, just calm down. Everything's okay. Jinky says it's okay. You don't need to worry. Never getting over this. Not as talented as my brothers are. So does everyone in your family promote 17? Go for it. Love these. What was I about to say? I got watching and admiring them. Does everybody in your family paint or draw? Yes, always missing John Hyun. I had to get these three because this is the holy trinity of Taemin. That we go criminal, then idea, and then advice. I mean, fabulous. It's normally a little bit frozen into that. Do you have IU's Modern Times fan art? I don't have IU Modern Times fan art. The fan art of IU that I have is all that I could get. So, that is what I am sticking with. I'm so happy the moon is in that one. It's incredible. So annoyed that art skipped a generation in my family. My mum's an absolutely fabulous artist. I can't do it for peanuts. This makes me so soft. Look at them. Look at them. Oh. I'm gonna do this. We've reached the point where I'm actually, and back to Nina's gift that you will all experience in a video at another time. Watch me cry. Like, with all of this and everything that's already on my walls, there endeth the amount of space that I actually have for fan art, which is very depressing. What am I supposed to do once I have no more wall space? Do I like Thai food? I love Thai food. Yes. Absolutely. Love Thai food. I was in the chat. Oh, sorry. Maybe I didn't see it. Are you going to have more 17 reactions in the future? I'm so sorry. I did not see that comment at all. Thank you for asking again. Yeah. Why not? I think I'll do a 17 binge watch. I don't know whether you heard me say this before. I can't remember at what point I said it. But there are a bunch of artists that I really enjoy and haven't spent any time on at all, like 17. So I think I might do like a binge watch video. So if you want to jump into the comments of that palette video or into the comments of this video and like put in your list, like say top 17 songs that somebody has to watch as a new 17 viewer, I would love to know what those are, because that is what I will do. Yes, I will happily watch more 17. They really delighted me. They completely won me over. They were so lovely. I don't believe you, but it's amazing that the whole family's into that. And yes, OT5. Always OT5. I got so upset. Quite early on, these things here were the only shiny things I had, because for ages I couldn't find any shiny fan art. Tay Delight didn't have their store on Redbubble for ages. And someone once was like, I think you're an OT4, but I'll let it slide. I'm like, I'm not OT4. I'm not OT4. This one right here is 5. I swear I'm OT5. I just couldn't find any OT5 artwork. But now I have OT5 artwork and I'm incredibly happy about it, because I've been very sad to not have it. Do I come to Melbourne? I rarely go to Melbourne. I've only been to Melbourne a few times ever. How about Indian food? Are you able to handle the spice? I absolutely am able to handle the spice. I am proud to say that I can handle the spice. I love Indian food. Hot music video is your new obsession. I have been watching them do their TikTok hot dance. Them doing the hot, hot, hot. Maybe I need to do a bit of that. Thank you, Nina. Thank you. I appreciate you for knowing I'm not an OT4. Apart from anything, you wouldn't frickin' speak to me if I was an OT4. You'd be like, I hate you. Go away. Yes, no, not an OT4. Okay, well, I will start with the hot music video then. I'll have to start with that. And then do the hot dance on TikTok. Definitely will do that. 17 has a lot of songs. Yes. Yes, please do that. Please do that. I would really, really appreciate that. The wonderful thing, as you can see in this chat, we have Sharwells, we have Shiny fans, we have IU fans. Obviously, I know a lot of ARMY as well. And the only way I've gotten to know these artists as much as I have is because wonderful people, like everyone in the chat, has led the way for me and told me what to watch and in what order and introduced me to everyone and been amazing Sherpas, and I really appreciate it. So please do tell me. I'm really excited to see them. 17 is sexy in that music video. Well, okay. I love a sexy concept. And OT5 for life. And yes, Nina, I know I would be blocked everywhere. You certainly wouldn't be sitting on a live with me. You'd be on Twitter telling everyone to block me. My favorite 17, I rock with you. Shadow. Left and right. Left and right is so addictive. Left and right is ridiculously addictive. Hot and crush. Okay, I love that. I also really liked Darling, and IU singing Darling was delightful. Can't wait to put all that up. And the thing I love is that all those are Sharwell, IU fan, and also ARMY. Absolutely. Love a multi-stan. Well, I'm a multi-stan. Not everyone's a multi-stan, but I am. So I will promote Ehyun Ki, my favorite artist, with Shiny. Yes. Do it. I'm going to look up Ehyun Ki. Alright. Looking them up. Ehyun Ki says my media personality. I must have, surely, I have seen Ehyun Ki somewhere. I will look him up. 17, I know, I love that you're called Carrots. I think that's so cute. 17 carrots, love that. Love that. Hi, welcome. We're just talking about 17 and IU for that matter. What is my favorite IU song? Love Poem. That's a really hard question for me because I always, so By the Stream and Love Poem are incredibly, incredibly special to me. Incredibly special. I also love BB. Oh no, don't go down the rabbit hole, Victoria. Oh, sorry, no, okay, hold on, back up. I'm gonna have to give you a top 3 for IU. Love Poem really is number 1. By the Stream is very special to me, but JJ is like, I love JJ, just JJ, I adore JJ. Festa time! Happy Festa! What a hey! Isn't the fan art divine? It's so beautiful. Happy Festa, happy Festa. Oh, Festa. The time to get so overwhelmed. It's time to get so overwhelmed. I love this. I'm very much enjoying the multi-standom that is in the chat. We love it. We just love our K-pop. That's what we're here for. Amazing. Actually, Sung Kwan from 17 covered Love Poem. Oh, that was said in the palette interview. That's right. I was gonna look it up. My favorite IU album is Chatshir. Absolutely. I love Chatshir. What are your favorite albums and songs? I really like so many groups. I listen to basically everything, but Shiny comes to me differently. Yes. It is different. Shiny is really different because I'm the same. I listen to so many groups and artists. Shiny is a genre unto themselves completely. Pretty sure you're going to love it. His voice is incredible. That's right. Hold on. I'm going to put that on my list so I don't forget to look it up. Cool. Excellent. I will look at that. I really love Poem. Since you finished my mister, what's your favorite episode moment from the drama? What is my favorite episode or moment from the drama? Ooh! Why have you done this to me? Oh, yes! I'm incredibly happy to hear that. Thank you. JJ supremacy and Chatshish supremacy, and I will fight for JJ for the rest of my life. I don't care. Anyone can fight me on JJ. My favorite album is Lilac. One of my favorite songs is Unlucky. Unlucky is lovely. Lilac is divine. My Sea is beautiful. Empty Cup on Lilac, super underrated. Everybody needs to get onto Empty Cup. I love Empty Cup. Oh, my favorite moment of My Mister. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to say what moment from My Mister I love the most, but I just need to check if there's anyone in the chat who hasn't seen My Mister who doesn't want any spoilers, because it's an absolute spoiler and I don't want to ruin it for anyone because it's too fabulous. And Junior, I completely agree. By the way, I did my very first block on YouTube the other day because somebody came into my comments and was being disgusting about JJ and they were attacking IU and I was having absolutely none of it. So I deleted their comment and blocked them. And it's the only person I've ever blocked on YouTube. But if you come into my comments and you're horrific about JJ and about IU, I will block you because I will not have conversation like that in my chat. Thank you very much. Just dropped my water bottle. Don't worry about it. It's just like with MJ, you know that you cannot be compared. Ah. So quick check before I answer the My Mister question. Is there anyone who doesn't want a spoiler for My Mister? Okay, I'll try to say this in a no spoiler way. So no spoiler way, my favorite moment is when she hears him having the fight and he learns that terrible piece of information about her, and she stops dead in the street. You know, she's walking and she stops dead and she's afraid of what's going to happen. And then instead of disowning her or abandoning her, he says, I would have done that too. And she collapses in tears on the street as he continues to fight for her. Oh, I love that. I love that so much. Do I like Jian or Manuel? Oh, I love them both. Absolutely, Queen IU should never be disrespected. Damn right. There's a part of me that identifies very strongly with Manuel. I love Manuel so much, especially when she does this. She does the thumbs up. I love it. But Jian is like ridiculously special. I love Jian. Jian has the kind of qualities in a human being that I would want others to have. I have 4 nieces, and someone being resilient and self-sufficient and savvy and having the will and the power and the drive to keep going, keep surviving, to take care of the people around you, to be loyal, and to understand yourself and your abilities so much that you know how to value them, even if they get valued in a strange way as they do in my mister, but she still does know what she's capable of and places a value upon it. Like, it's the kind of thing that you would want people you care about to have. You'd want people you love to be resilient the way Jian's resilient. So I love Jian. My favorite thing with my wisdom was Jian says, sorry, Tajashi. Oh, yeah. I also love when he says thank you to her, even though he doesn't know that she can hear him. He gets the message and he says thank you. Oh, I love that. But yes, the fight moment, that really... Why are you making me think about this? I'm going to cry again. One of my best friends recently was like, I think all your friends on YouTube have seen you cry more often than I have. I'm like, yes, they have. And take the IU quiz, you got Manuel. I did get Manuel. Go us. Welcome back. Yes. Yeah. Jian is the reason why Jian got cast in Broker. I'm not surprised. Jian is incredible. What's incredible about the character of Jian, what's incredible about watching IU, actress Jian, as an actor, is I put her 100% next to the other great actors of inner life. Like Ryan Gosling and Scarlett Johansson have the most amazing inner life as performers, and IU is right next to them. She's just as good. Give her all the awards. And sometimes I watch episode 8 first. If I get hooked, I'll go back to episode 1. That's a fascinating way to do things. You're like my father. My father reads the last page of books to see if it's a good last page, and only if it's a good last page will he go to the beginning of the book and read the book. That's an amazing way to do things. It's my favorite Manuel outfit. Ooh. Hold on. It's the red outfit with the sunglasses. Hold on. Manuel. Sunglasses. Yep. I also love the one where they're on the roof and she has the white jacket with like the black splashes over it. Where is the one? I might have to post it on basically anytime she's in red, I love it. There's the red outfit with the glasses, and there was also one with a beret. Yes, yes. Red outfit, black beret, sunglasses. Favorite Manuel outfit. Absolutely loved it. Just, I have such a hard time in this industry. No one can discredit our work. Yeah, I know. If people try to talk negatively about JJ, I will come at them. Oh, it's the Chanel one? Yeah, it would have to be Chanel, right? I would love to recreate IU drama outfits. Thank you very much. Also, yes, the purple one is so iconic. It's amazing. There are a lot of iconic outfits in that show. So very many of them. I do love the blue outfit that she's wearing when they get the photos taken with the lovely bolero jacket and then the swing skirt. Ugh, divine. It's the kind of thing that I would like just wear day to day. It's not a bolero jacket, it's a crop jacket. Also, it's IU in red forever. I need some kind of clothing company to sponsor me so I can spend my life recreating IU and Taemin outfits. And Key outfits. The outfit Key wore at the concert in Manila. Thank you. Yes, please. Any day of the week. I would love that. There are too many good outfits, everybody. I want to watch them all. I want to wear them all. I can't wear white like IU does, though. And Taemin, for that matter. I don't look good in white. They pull it off. Me, not so much. I'll swap out all their black things for white. All their white things for black things instead. I haven't seen Above the Time yet. No. I drive myself crazy. I purposefully don't watch things so I can watch them with you first. So if we haven't watched it on the channel, I haven't watched it. Listened to it, but I haven't watched it. Have a wonderful time. Thank you for hanging out, Matt. I appreciate it. And I will let you know if I don't find a good link for Joy of Conversation. Go have your own mukbang. Love that you have a party to go to. Oh, it's Friday night, isn't it? Enjoy your Friday night. See you soon. Ah. Ooh, what time is it? It is. Alright. Even though Inez needs better clothes. Totally agree. Terrible clothes in that show. Should also watch Shades of the Heart, IU's first ever movie. Ooh. Happily. I'll happily watch that. And I gotta watch The Producers and all sorts of things. Bye, Matt. I might stay on another 10 or so minutes, and then it might be closer to bedtime for Torsie. By bedtime, I mean listening to K-pop while I wash my face for a million hours. But we'll do that in a minute. Shades of Heart is heartbreaking. Okay, almost every recommendation for something that I should watch that we've spoken about today has been heartbreak. Just gonna spend a lot of time crying. It's okay. I like to think that crying is good for the skin, and therefore it's okay that I cry as much as I do. So that IU's biggest fan, Wonwoo from 17, didn't make it on the show. I wonder if she'll do a second episode with the rest of them. Because that would be fun. There were only 5 of them. She can do a whole other episode with the rest of them. Why not? 17 part 2. You know what? I was considering that it's time to just VPN and have Netflix Korea so I can get all the shows that I currently don't have in Netflix Australia. I don't think I've ever seen Shades of the Heart on Netflix here. Thank you so much, and thank you for hanging out. Have a wonderful night, day, night. One or the other. Have a wonderful night. It must be cold in Melbourne. It's cold here. What is it in Melbourne? Oh God, it's only 11 degrees here. Way too cold. Don't love that. Down here in Melbourne. Melody, what are you confused about? I also haven't watched Shades of the Heart. Oh, right, as in only on Netflix Korea. Yes. Or get a VPN. I think IU would love to have 17 on again. She seemed to really enjoy. It's 7 a.m. and Lupita, how long have you been on all night? Hi. No sleep for you. Only chatting around the world. How is good old New York? Still New Yorkie? God, it's been a long time since I've been there. Oh no, I just realized how long it's been since I've been there, and now I don't want to think about it because it's like way too long. Too many years. Wanted also to see BTS guest on Palette. Not only is the world not ready to see that, I don't think Jungkook is ready to do that. Hi, welcome! I love that you wrote my name in Korean, thank you. Welcome, welcome. Still New Yorkie, I love that. Love that for you. Love that for New York generally. What a city. New York is great. Freaking love New York. Cities like London, Rome, New York, all good. You're in Spain. This is so worldwide. We are everywhere, and I love that. We are so very everywhere. What kind of character do you wish IU would act as in her next drama or movie? Ooh. Who was it before? Yeah, wasn't there a comment before about you want to see IU play like a murderer or something? I would enjoy, yeah, you know what? I agree. Seeing IU in something like a cerebral thriller, that would be very fun to watch. Because she's got such an intelligent face and such intelligent eyes. Getting her to do something where she's quite calculating would be really fun. Really fun. Characters like the Marquis de Matoy from Dangerous Liaisons, or if you ever saw the film Cruel Intentions, it's the character that Sarah Michelle Gellar plays. Just that wickedly intelligent, quick mind who's always 10 steps ahead of everybody else and is playing like 4D chess with everyone at all times. I'd love IU playing characters like that. Antagonist in the second lead. Hey! Thank you so much. Yeah, it's cold. It's freezing in Melbourne. It's 11 degrees here in Sydney. And that's freezing enough, thank you very much. I'm sitting directly under my heater, which I have on 26 degrees. Oh, God. I was saying in a documentary that she felt bad for her Chatcher album. She said that people called her two-faced. Ugh. I have been quietly constructing an article on Chatshare in my head for quite some time. I will do it. I will reach out to publications and get it published somewhere proper, just so I can defend her publicly to the entire world, because Chatshare is fabulous and everybody needs to get on board. 20 degrees and sunny in Hamburg. Well, lucky you. You enjoy that 20 degrees, my darling, because it's 11 degrees and raining here in Sydney. She's not loving it. Want IU to be an evil mastermind. She can absolutely play an evil mastermind. Absolutely. She would be good as a psycho, and she would also be good as the psychologist who, like, is trying to figure out the psycho. Excellent. I love how we're like, hey, I want her to be a psycho. Yeah, Nina, you just go sit in the sun, sip some coffee, feel really smug about your good weather. 80 degrees. Hold on. What's 80 degrees Fahrenheit and Celsius?
That would be 26.7
26 degrees. Heaven. 26 degrees. You are toasty and warm. 28 in Indonesia at nearly 7 p.m. Oh, my darling. The weather in Manila is unpredictable. Yes, I bet. Behaving. Boo. Nobody likes behaving, especially at company parties, but company parties is definitely where you should be behaving. All right, you just try to do that. Man, everybody else has got the comfortable weather. Cooking food right now. Perfect. I have finished my food and now it's time for your food. Why you do that? Ugh, humid. No, cannot do. Well, hello, Romania. 30 degrees in Romania. Absolutely perfect. I mean, sweltering, but perfect. I'm really extremely moved by how widespread we all are. Do you think she'll ever act as a singer in a drama? I think if she acts as a singer, it'll have to be the right part rather than the very cheesy things that people often get singers to act when they do acting roles. Basically, just think of anything Mandy Moore was made to do when she was younger. Anything like that? No. But if it's an intelligent part, then for sure. Yeah, something like The Producers. 22 degrees in the UK and Dream High. I think it'll be different as an adult though, right? Have you seen any 17 music videos before? So I don't recommend this. I've seen no 17 music videos, so you can recommend anything. Go for it. Just the whole list. I need to watch Dream High and Producers. Quite a few people were in... Oh, it's only 9 degrees in Melbourne. Rude. Incredibly rude. Anything below 20 degrees is rude. I don't fully know the plot of Producers, but I feel like Dream High is the kind of like Candy Floss type thing that she wouldn't want to do these days. Acting as a singer in a drama, I would assume. That's just an assumption. Everybody's got such nice weather except us here. In Sydney and Melbourne. Wait a minute, I forgot that. I can't wait to watch her in Dream High because she looks so adorable. I have not watched the documentary yet, no. I'm definitely going to, but I haven't watched it yet. I have a sneaking suspicion it's sitting in my inbox and I need to go pick it up. This is what I get for not checking my inbox. Rock with You, Left and Right, very nice. Home Run and Hot. Okay, amazing. Rock with You, Left and Right, very nice. Home Run and Hot. Got it. Do I need to learn the hot dance before it happens so I can do it with them? I need to get into more of the TikTok dance trends. Dream High? Really? Oh, it looked like all of the shorts always make it look like it's quite like fluffy. Really? Is it? Oh, good. That makes me happy. Oh yes, Bellamy. Oh my god, so many things to watch. This is great. I'm never going to have to wonder what to watch ever again because there are so many things to watch that the only problem we'll have is choosing which one. Never experienced the 4 seasons here. I always wish to experience the 4 seasons. Yes. I think I'm a bit spoiled in Sydney because we get all 4 seasons, but we always get the most mild version of all 4 seasons. It's just, we like to think that if it's less than 20 degrees, it's absolutely freezing. Ernest will never see the Strawberry Moon performance the same way again. Oh, I've heard that, which I will... Oh, that's right, because she wasn't well. I need to watch the documentary. But yes, I did hear that about Strawberry Moon. What was I going to say? Oh no, you hated her in Bellamy? I haven't seen it. Oh, the character. Right, fair enough. Hi! Hi, Tattle! How you going? Darling, did I see that you have pink hair now? Wait a second. Last time we spoke, you were talking about dyeing your hair pink. Have you dyed your hair pink? Did I tell... Oh, I didn't tell you all. I got a pink wig. Oh. Dream High is iconic. It may be cheesy now, but it was iconic back then. I love it. No, I'm so happy to watch it. I don't mind. I don't mind if it's dated. That's fine. True. Being a multi-star and also loving K-drama, you will always... Yes. I'm very lucky. I will always have some content. I was listening to not K-pop today. I was like, just something else for a little bit. It was like a couple of hours of it. I'm like, I'm so bored. Put on K-pop. Back to my true love, K-pop. Yeah, pink fades really, really fast. But I'm so glad you did it. Win. Absolute win. I got a very, very, very cheap pink wig to see how I liked it. And if I enjoy it, then I might spend the money on a good one. Because I've always wanted to be pink. I love that. Sorry, Gian. Persona is a bit dark. The drama Persona. Okay. I don't know Persona. Oh. That's where the infamous swearing playing tennis scene comes from. Ah. Right. Since when did I start loving K-pop? It's now a couple of years. Since pandemic. Ooh, don't say anything about Stranger Things 4. I'm only halfway through it. And it's scaring the pants off me. Really hope there'll be a Dream High reunion. Cute. Because Park Seo-joon was on Dream High as well, right? Was he in the second Dream High? K-drama. Trying to remember Bellamy. Oh, right. Can you hear the gaming that's happening in the next room, or is that not audible to you? Just checking. First, I wasn't sure if I liked Persona, but after rewatching, I fell for it. Fair enough. It's a 4-episode Netflix series. Oh, okay. Yes, I thought so. Park Seo-joon was in Dream High 2, not 1. Okay, so many things to watch. Bellamy. We'll just line them up. One right after another. Drama, drama, drama. Is my favorite character still Robin? Still Robin? Yes. Hero's Bed and Breakfast soon. Joy of Conversation first, then Hero's Bed and Breakfast. my god, please share your thoughts on Twitter after you finish Stranger Things 4. Okay, will do. Will do. I'm not very far in. I'm only a few. Forget about Bellamy. Okay, I will let you know. I will have to spend a lot of the weekend watching Stranger Things, and then I will let you know what's up. My favorite Marvel movie is Captain America: The Winter Soldier. I love Captain America, but Winter Soldier is amazing. Captain America: Winter Soldier for sure. Park Seung is amazing. Kill Me, Heal Me. Ah, I have Kill Me, Heal. Oh, Robin's the character that's Uma Thurman and Ethan Hawke's daughter, right? She was very annoying in the last episode that I just watched, but I feel like you're trying to check how far into the season I am by asking me that question, and the answer is I think not far enough. Yes, Captain America: Winter Soldier. High-fiving you, Nina. Always Captain America: Winter Soldier. It is one of the most perfect films, and definitely the best MCU film. It's amazing. I will have to get back to you on the whole Stranger Things thing. I have Kill Me, Heal Me on my watch list. It's been there for ages. I've got to watch that. Witch's Love. You're the Best. Lee Sun Shin, the only long melodrama that I watched. Oh, okay. You should listen to IU's Japanese EP. Oh, I think I have that on my music. Pretty sure I've downloaded that. What's the name of the Japanese EP again? I absolutely have it because I have everything, but I'll look at that again. Where is it? I love how when you scroll through my K-pop playlist, you can spot the artists that I fully follow because it's just them for ages. It's their name for the longest time. Which one's a Japanese EP? Oh, okay, good. Yeah, Robin's fabulous. I love Steve. Steve is amazing. Murray's hilarious. Lee Sun Shin. Love how I always walk away from these lives with a whole lot of oh, you are the best. Right, I understand. Okay, now I'm with it. Hey! Gacha Bangtan! Woo! Love it. I feel like I wore the right shirt today. Yay! Yes. Get your truffle chips on. I know how much you love them. When I saw them, by the way, on the Shiny Live, I was like, it's Nina's chips. Nina's chips have made it onto the Shiny Live. Okay, yeah. Okay, you're the best. There's a drama from 2014 and the mum is a huge Shiny fan. Love that. Oh, Beautiful Dancer. Oh, it's that album. We'll definitely listen to that at some point. Everyone's a Taemin stan, even if they're not a Taemin stan, they're a Taemin stan. Well, of course they're good, Nina. Anything with truffle is good. Anything with truffle is good. Anything with cinnamon is good. Like, them's the rules. Now that I've seen that IU is in something called You're the Best, all I can think is that clip of her going, "You're the best," in English. And it's just fabulous. I love that. You're the best, Eastern Shin. Okay, I will definitely watch that. Beautiful Dancer and Fairy Tale. Let me look at these. Have I listened to those properly? Oh, the Can You Hear Me EP. Ah. Oh, yes. I know exactly what you're talking about. Beautiful Dancer is lovely. I absolutely loved the... You mean Deep? I love Deep. Tattle, come on, haven't you seen me dancing to it yet? It's so good and so addictive. Hyo is amazing. Like, just get into my head at all times, please. Which she absolutely is and does. Them's are the rules. Who else has a... Oh, I think it's Itzy has a... This is what I'm saying. So we're going to do like a 17 binge watch. We need to do an Itzy binge watch. Oh, thank you. Need to do an Itzy binge watch. We need to do a G-Idol binge watch because my bag is like constantly in my head. Red 5 diamonds in my bag. If you want to dance, it's always in my head. Has 50 episodes? What? Hold on. Episode list. It does have 50 episodes. It has 50 episodes. Mate. Are they all like an hour long as well? Like typical K-drama style? That's a lot of episodes, my friends. 50. Oh my god. I like it. I like that you clearly don't want me to ever rest. You will watch a 50 episode show. Okay. Yes. Not enough discourse about how good Stacey is. I completely agree. Yep, ASAP is good. Though the Stacey song that I'm forever addicted to is So Bad. So Bad is a fabulous song. I know the X-Files had 200 episodes, but the X-Files had 200 episodes weekly with seasons and breaks in between them. 50 episodes, when you just watch them one right after another, is a completely different ballgame. Whole other ballgame. Because of course we grew up watching episodes around half an hour. Okay, that's easy. But like, yeah, when we grew up watching things like 6 seasons of Buffy or whatever, but they happened, you know, in seasons and once a week. 안녕하세요. Welcome. Hello. It's one of the best dramas in 2013. The highest ratings was 29% if I'm not wrong. Yes, my longest drama was 100 Roses and it was 120 episodes. Oh. Oh my gosh, you watched it without subs. That's my next step. I'm going to watch shows that I've seen before that I pretty much know, but without subtitles, and see how far I get. Yeah, Naruto would. Yeah, Naruto must. Ooh, have you seen the live action cast for Airbender? Looks good. When we love a show, we don't really question it though, do we? It's just if you tell me ahead of time that it's got 50 episodes, I will be surprised. It's a lot of episodes. Gonna watch the rest of 17's new stages. Thank you. I love that. Thank you so much for coming in here and chatting about 17, and thank you for giving me a list of what to watch. I will do that. And thank you for watching Palette and coming to hang out. Have an awesome... Oh, did you say it was day or night, Kerry? Have an awesome day or night. Just have a great weekend. Bye. I love that. It's really young. My brothers make fun of me. Jokes on them. Exactly. You should react to Moon. Also Heroes. Yeah, Heroes was what she was talking about on Palette. It was 17, wasn't it? I just saw that the other day. Yes. I will happily watch Heroes and a Rising Superstar. Oh, you're the best. Very kind of you. The moon. I really need to work on my language skills. Then I too can fan sub or just understand what is happening. Can't guarantee I understand what's happening in English, but you know, I'll give it a good whack. All right, my darling friends. Might start to roll away soon. In a little bit. Have you heard IU's nitpicking single? It has 2 songs. I haven't. IU's nitpicking? I didn't think there was anything of IU's that I didn't have. Where is it? Why don't I have it? How is there anything that I don't have? And there it is. All right, I will add it to my playlist right now. Thank you. How is there anything that I didn't? How many languages do I speak? The better question is, how many languages did I speak and then forgot all about? I learnt French and German all the way through school and then promptly stopped speaking them as soon as I finished school, which was a shame. I was good at German. Nina, once upon a time, I would have been able to speak to you in your native tongue. For some reason, it has fallen out of my head. Torsie believes my life depends on reacting to Moon. I will have to... What? Moon by whom? Which Moon? Whose Moon? Yes, nitpicking. I got nitpicking. I have now added it to my playlist. You can go right ahead and do that, my love. I will probably be able to read it just fine. And then I'll probably panic about answering. Yes, I learned Latin in school as well. Oh, Jin's Moon. I thought you must have meant that, but then there are other people who have sung about Moon. I love Moon. You know what? I watched Once Upon a Time somewhere. There is a video of me watching Jin sing Moon at Map of the Soul 1, which I never posted because, yes, there we go. We're saying the same thing at the same time. I actually watched Map of the Soul 1 and recorded in real time me watching the entire concert. So I'm pretty sure I have a video of me watching Moon somewhere from 2020, from actually watching it at the actual time. But I never posted it because it was getting blocked on YouTube because it's from the concert. I'll see if I can find it again because all of their solo stages from 1 were so beautiful. I loved Moon. Inner Child just absolutely killed me. Don't even get me started on My Time and Filter. I mean, please. My goodness. I loved that concert. I think if I tried to post anything on YouTube, it would get blocked immediately. But if I can find it again, I might be able to put it on Patreon. But Moon was beautiful. And also just hilarious that Jin finished it by hugging the moon. Just so very Jin. Worldwide handsome, giving the moon a bit of a cuddle. Speak English and Spanish. I read and understand Portuguese, Italian, and I'm learning Korean and Japanese. Legend. Oh, we stan a polyglot. Good job. English and Spanish. I read and understand Portuguese, Italian, learning Korean and Japanese. Incredible. I mean, der Baum voller Herzog, voll Herzog, Baum voll Herzog. Der Baum voll Herzog. Sorry, that was me just trying to read your name out loud. I will try to find them because I absolutely did record at the time. Episode 1 was so wonderful, and it breaks my heart that they didn't get to perform it in front of an audience, because that whole thing, I mean, that opening set, was amazing. It was so good. The whole thing was so good. Kills me that it wasn't in front of a live audience. All the sub Korean dramas. Are you subbing Korean dramas in your own time for funsies? Or have you made a career out of this? Because that would be amazing. Speak a little bit of Japanese, but Korean is easier. I dropped learning Japanese, especially kanji. That's fair enough. The Cotton Duke. Excellent. I mean, I knew it was German, but I didn't know it meant the Cotton Duke. Hello, I love that. Oh, Baumwoll. Right, the wool of a tree. Cotton. I get it. Okay. See, look, I still remember German. Still remember it. It's in the back of my brain somewhere. Good job, Tors. Good job. Time I spent in Vicky for 10 years kills me now. Time you spent in Vicky for 10... What, you worked for Vicky for 10 years? What? Why are you all so talented? Everyone's so talented and clever. Vielen Dank. I remembered it. Oh, you're a volunteer for fan subbing. Oh, you're amazing. Oh my god. That is a lot of effort. To whom are you addressing, Tattle? Me or the rest of the group? What language would you like to learn? We'll throw it out to the entire group. Everybody, what language would you like to learn? Apart from Korean. You know what? Quite apart from Korean, I miss speaking German, but also Italian. I love Italian, and Italian's one of those languages that I have at my disposal when I'm in Italy, and then it goes again once I leave Italy. But I love Italy, and I would like to be able to just rattle on in Italian and not have to think about it. Spanish. Spanish has got to be... Like, South American Spanish has got to be the most useful language a person could learn right now. Romanian. Good. Japanese. There's a Shawol. It's got to be Japanese. Absolutely. Nina, you are the most dedicated human being I've ever met. I love it. Hey, welcome! Russian and Kazakh. Amazing. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Cantonese. We're playing a game. We are playing What Language Would You Like to Learn? That is the game we're playing. I would like to better my Danish skills. Fantastic. I could read Danish when I was in Denmark, but I couldn't speak it. Swedish would be fun, just for the funsies of it. I also want to learn Polish. More than the 6 things in Polish that I can say. Russian would be good. Spanish is always a good idea. Hindi as well. Put Hindi on the list. I want Hindi up my sleeve. Languages are such fun. They're just fun. I just love languages generally. Why wouldn't you want to be a polyglot? I know, everyone's so talented, aren't they? It's insane. So talented. I want to learn to sing his songs in Russian and Kazakh. Love that. Have you ever translated any of his songs to then sing them in whatever language you choose. So one of our other community members does that. She translates the Korean into English and does English versions of K-pop songs, and they're really good. They're really, really good. Love to learn many Japanese first. I'm like, very handy to be able to speak Japanese when you live in Japan. Start there. Yes, I should learn how to speak English while I live in Australia. But alas, only Australian. Cool, that's lots of fun. Translating songs is really hard. We had this conversation on Patreon when we watched IU talking to her lyricist mentor, and they were talking about the skill of writing lyrics, and the whole conversation gave me a newfound appreciation for people who translate lyrics. And I was talking, Nina and other SHINee fans, about how often SHINee, for example, translates their songs either into Japanese or from Japanese into Korean, and just how tricky it is to not just, it's not a matter of like transplanting one word for another. You still have to have the rhyme and the rhythm and the poetry and the meaning, and have the right sounds on the right notes so they can actually sing the word. So difficult. So much respect for people who translate songs. I want to be able to read all the Thai, Russian, Hindi, and all the languages, not using alphabet. Yes, agreed. Speaking of language, what is your love language? Ooh, you gotta get the attention of the artist. I start to forget Russian, so I need to learn my mother tongue again. That does happen when you speak a different language for long enough. You start to like trip over your own original language, don't you? Easy to do. Love language. What is my love language, as in how I express myself to others, or how I like others to express themselves to me? Which one? I think about that stuff all the time. Yes. Like the translation of songs, it's so tricky and so impressive. If you can, anyone who's interested in any lyrics things who hasn't watched it, IU Homebody Signal, her lyricist conversations, it's so good. It's so interesting and mind-boggling. Yeah. What are the different love languages? I don't think I know all of the different terms for them. The 5 love languages. Let's look up what they are. So the 5 love languages are words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. Those are the 5 thingies. That was very eloquent of me, wasn't it? Those are the 5 thingies. What are the definitions of them? We can all play this game together. Words of affirmation. People with words of affirmation as a love language value verbal acknowledgement of affection, including frequent I love yous, compliments, words of appreciation, verbal encouragement, and often frequent digital communication like texting and social media engagement. Quality time. People whose love language is quality time feel most adored when their partner actively wants to spend time with them and is always down to hang out. Acts of service. If your love language is acts of service, you value when your partner goes out of their way to make your life easier. It's things like bringing you soup when you're sick, making your coffee for you in the morning, or picking up your dry cleaning when you've had a busy day at work. The 4th is gifts. Gifts are pretty straightforward love language. You feel loved when people give you visual symbols of love. And physical touch. People with physical touch as their love language feel loved when they receive physical signs of affection. You know what? My love language... Oh, thank you! My love language in both directions is words of affirmation. I am very verbal with telling my friends and loved ones and everyone that I love. Like, I'm the person that is like, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you at all times. Drives me crazy. My family, when we're finishing phone calls, I'm the only one who says I love you. I always go, I love you, and the person at the other end of the phone goes, oh, I love you, just as they're hanging up. I'm like, tell me you love me. I am your family. Like, words of affirmation, and then it goes in the other direction where I need verbal encouragement from people. One of the things that my husband does wonderfully for me is stop me when I'm like being a whirlwind and tell me that I'm doing a good job and it's all going to be okay. And he believes in me. It's always the thing I need most. So words of affirmation in both directions. Yeah, I didn't know. Jinky does use them all. Do you know what I love though? Acts of service. You know what? I also do acts of service. I love watching Sugar of BTS. His love language is acts of service. He does everything with acts of service. My zodiac, so I'm a Leo born in the year of the fire tiger. But you can't ask me my blood type because I have no idea. Yeah, exactly. I think the thing about love language is everybody needs all five, right? I mean, the one I value least is gifts. I think gifts are lovely, but it's also the thing I need least in my life. And I think it is the thing that everybody needs least in their life because at the end of the day, it ends up being just kind of like stuff. But everybody needs physical touch. Everybody needs words of affirmation. Everybody needs time with people. Everybody needs somebody to show that they've thought about you. And that's what an act of service is. So splitting it up kind of doesn't make sense. Everybody needs all of them, right? But I was like, yes, tell me you love me. Can't believe my own family. Like, I'm like, love you. And they're like, oh, yeah. I'm like, tell me. You gotta say it, for goodness sake. Sugar is so giving. Sugar is the cutest because Sugar absolutely cannot stand physical touch or words of affirmation, or he accepts it very little from people. If you try to hug him or tell him that you love him, he gets super uncomfortable. But I think RM tells a story of like how Sugar is with people where like if you have a piece of IKEA furniture and you go, oh, I need to build that piece of IKEA furniture, but gee, it's really late now. I'll do it tomorrow morning. And you go to bed. The next day you'll come out and the furniture will be built for you. And Sugar will have just done it without saying anything, without like projecting that he's going to do this thing for you. He just quietly does it and then it's done for you. And that's just how he behaves. And it's so sweet. Leo has got love language. And you're so lovable. Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Thank you. See, I needed, like, just so we all know, I need an emoji that properly expresses what I look like when I receive compliments because I'm really bad at it. And there is no emoji if we're ever like texting or tweeting or anything where I'm just like turn into a little ball of squish. Like, why isn't there an emoji for me being a complete ball of squish, which is what I turn into when people are nice to me. I was in a diabetic coma for 10 hours about 10 years ago, and the only regret I had was not saying I love you, so I tell anyone. Oh, God. Yeah, I completely understand. Oh, my God, that must have been terrifying. Oh, I'm so sorry you went through that. That must have been so scary. And, you know, and yes, you're right. It isn't about getting one in return. I definitely don't tell people I love them because I want the exchange. I tell them because I would like them to know that they are loved. Like, that's it. That's why I tell people that I love them, because I need you to know that you're loved. That's it. But it's also very nice to hear back. I love Sugar so much too. I strive to be like Sugar at all times. What a wise man. He's always a wise man. And also hilarious. Ugh. Yeah, I'm sure it was scary. I'm sure it was. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it is important to tell people. You really don't want to be in a position where you're like, I wish I... And then it never... Yeah, never want to be in that position. It's also that thing. I think if you are the kind of person who appreciates hearing it, and you know what it feels like when you don't hear it, you know, I often think of my friends, good evening, hi. I think of my friends like what if you've spent the whole day today and no one's told you that you're wonderful? That's terrible, because you're wonderful and someone should tell you. So I like to, you know, just like randomly message my friends like, by the way, in case no one told you today, you're wonderful. Like, it's something that if you received that as a person, it would mean the world to you. So give it to others. I don't think we compliment each other sincerely enough anymore. I think it's hard. It's true. I think we get so stuck. I think it's really easy to get stuck in sort of quite shallow compliments these days, that stopping someone to give them a really sincere compliment doesn't happen often enough. And everybody should make a really good effort to do that, because it makes such a difference to someone. You never know when a passing comment actually means the world to somebody. Oh, thank you. So I said opera just because I couldn't be bothered to distinguish, but it wasn't the opera, it was the musical theatre. I went to see Phantom of the Opera on a floating stage in Sydney Harbour, and it was fabulous. But my favourite part of the evening was my dress. And my darling friend with whom I went, which was fabulous. What do I think of the Maria travel incident in Cannes? Well, look. Speaking of insincerity, I think there is a bit of a problem with insincerity going on with that as well. That was a hell of a shove out of the way she gave IU. That was not nice at all. It's also just amazingly unnecessary. If you're being hurried by bouncers to get from A to B, like she says she was, there's nothing to stop you saying, I'm so sorry, I just need to get past you as you're going past someone. You don't really need to bump into people. So I thought it was incredibly impolite, and the apology could probably have been a little less transactional. Not very impressed by that. Oh, thank you. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. It was just so nice to feel pretty for the first time in a couple of years. I was like, oh, I've been invited to a black tie event. Oh my gosh, I can be pretty. Go get a nice dress. Have a good night. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. It's lovely to see you. I will see you soon on something. There will be more of these soon. Have a wonderful day. Wait, what part of the world are you in again? Have a wonderful day, night, weekend. Bye. I look forward to more. On Patreon today, we watched the video of IU choosing her dress for Cannes. And anyone who watched that would have seen me absolutely lose my mind, because I just love ball gowns. I love formal wear. I'm obsessed with it. So my friend said, we have a black tie event. I was like, formal wear? Yes! had such a good time trying to find a dress. I was like, put me in a floor-length gown any day. I absolutely loved it. Yeah, yes, exactly. All the nice outfits no longer existed. It's nice to go to a pretty event. Just feel good. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I love doing this. I love doing this for this. For this. Obviously, I could sit at home and enjoy K-pop all by myself, but every day getting to talk to everyone and be excited with everybody, or upset, depending on what it is that we just watched, and make a connection is so lovely. I also want you to know that people who are not part of this world but are part of my life, like, see your tweets and your comments and everything. The amount of times I've had people like my cousins and stuff turn around to me and they're like, your community is so nice. I'm like, I know. They're the best. They are the nicest people. Everyone's like, how did you stumble across good people on the internet? I'm like, I don't know. Very lucky. Everybody's lovely. You make my day. I always really appreciate when everyone's patient with me when I'm not well. I really, really appreciate that. Stupid health. Always get in the way of the fun. Hang on, the title says Mukbang and Chats. Did I miss the mukbang? You did miss the mukbang. Sorry, darling. You're going to have to rewind to the beginning when I was eating ramen. I know, we're so lucky. So many lovely people in K-pop. We're very lucky. We found the good side of the internet. Mainly because we also reject all the people who are not the good side of K-pop, like OT4s. They can go away. But solo stans, antis, OT4s, we're not having anything to do with any of them. It is nice to have people to laugh and cry with. I really appreciate it. Does make it easier. Yeah. Just remembered how much crying I did at the end of my Mister again. So much crying. I cut out so much crying as well. I was like, that is too much crying, Victoria. Cut out a good half of that. It's me with my head down on my desk like, so upsetting. Oh, so beautiful. Yeah. Don't worry, Tattle. We will do more mukbangs. And I will not burn my tofu this time. Or next time, rather. It is good to share with other people. It's nice just to get to talk about it. Especially, yes, Friday Night Ramen. Perfect. Like, especially when you enjoy a niche, like Marvel, like we were just talking about, or things like this. It's really easy to not have anyone in your real life to talk to about it, or people who aren't as enthusiastic about you. As enthusiastic about it as you are. And it's nice to find a community where you can just be enthusiastic with each other, and it's like no judgment, no like, oh, you're being silly, you're being over the top or whatever, just being super excited about it together or getting to talk about it in depth. I love it. Hi, welcome. I'm doing super well. How are you? I'm sorry you're joining at the tail end of our discussion. We're rolling into the last sort of 15 minutes. What is OT4? So OT4s refer to SHINee fans. SHINee is a band of 5 people, but there are some fans who believe it should be a band of 4, and they are foul about it. Like some of the worst and scariest toxic fan things I've ever come across. Thank you so much for coming to hang out all night or all day, or I don't know what time it is. Have an amazing night. Have an amazing weekend. Thank you for coming to hang out. I will see you soon for more whatever we have coming up next. Bye. Wait, what time is it for me now? We are in the same time zone. It is 11:45 at night. It is almost 11 p.m. here. Well, I'm the same. Seeing people be happy about things is just lovely. I think I know why. It's because you're a good soul. That's why. Because you're happy to be happy for other people and you're happy to be happy with other people. It's a really nice thing to do. And it's nice to be happy with others. It is, breakfast time for you. Yeah, you've been up all night. Thank you for hanging out all night. I hope you enjoy your breakfast. Have a wonderful breakfast. Do your own mukbang. Breakfast mukbang. Good night or good morning. Farewell. There we go. We'll do that instead. Bye. After this live, I'm going to watch your latest videos. No problem. You're going to have your absolute fill of Torsie. By the end of it, you're going to be like, shut up, Torsie. It was lovely talking to you too. Thank you so much for hanging out for so long. I hope you get some sleep later today or just have a very chill day, one or the other. A very Merry Friday to you. Have a wonderful weekend. This is me wrapping up very slowly. I will do this, yes. I hope everyone's got really good plans for the weekend. This is the sign off. In the last few minutes, let's share our plans. What's everyone doing for the weekend? Plans. What am I doing? Wait, what am I doing? Editing videos and buying a birthday present for a niece and then celebrating my niece's birthday. My absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. We will do this again soon. If everyone enjoys a bit of eating ramen and talking stuff. Yes. You are gonna watch Midnight Sun again. Of course you are. And then we're all gonna see tweets of you being like, oh, Jinky, and it's gonna be great. Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Night, whatever it is. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Be chill. Be relaxed. Be happy. Do whatever you want. Have a wonderful time. Gymnastic day at school. Fun. Wait, do you get to join in? Because that's going to make it even more fun if you do. Oh, I miss doing gymnastics. You should go. You should go. All fun weekend things. Oof. Ooh. Yes, go have a vacation. Amazing. Sounds absolutely perfect. Everybody, please remind me as I'm going offline to do my physio. Hi again. We're just finishing up, so this is a hi and a bye, everybody. Yes. I figured you were going to watch your child, but it would be fun if you were doing it too. Amazing. Good weekend plans, everybody. Thank you all for hanging out all night, or all day, or all morning. Time zones. Who even knows anymore? I don't understand them. Just at whatever time it is. Please look forward to, as well, the revamp of the wall. We will do that together at some point. We will eat things. We will rebuild walls. Hello. Hello back to Indonesia from Sydney. Ah, street party for Queen's Jubilee. Love it. Good times. All right, say hi to Lizzie for us from the Commonwealth. Happy Jubilee. Is it platinum? Is it her Platinum Jubilee this year? Must be, right? Yeah, Platinum Jubilee. Totally. God, she's amazing. Crikey. That is one long rule. Happy Jubilee. Do you have your bunting out? Hope you're ready for that. Yay! K-pop wall time. This is gonna be me. Oh god, I just realized how many things I have to frame. Did everybody see how many things I have to frame? I've got to frame a lot of things. That's okay. Oh, you're going to an island. How beautiful. Are you going for long? Or is it just the weekend? I would like to go to an island. I'm going to look up a holiday now. This is what I keep doing. It's the same as when we watched Eat, Sleep, Eat on Patreon. I was immediately like, flights to Fiji. Just go to an island somewhere. Have a holiday. Gonna do that. Okay. Exactly. Yes, I know. Yes, go to an island somewhere, but bring Chef Peg. Come with us, Chef, and cook for us. 4 days. See, look, this is Eat, Sleep, Eat, but for 4 days. Go to an island for 4 days with Chef Peg. Have a nice little holiday. Do nothing but eat for a while. Just eat and drink somewhere. Yes. I think we could all do with an island of our own. Just give me a little island. Growing up, I used to go to Fiji every year, and we went to one of the really, really small islands in Fiji, and it was basically like having an island to yourself, and it was absolute heaven. So I feel like that's what I need to be doing. Back to Fiji, to the tiny, tiny islands. And sleep, exactly. We'll sleep as Chef Peg cooks. Perfect. It's the perfect plan. They can bring a camera crew if they want, I don't care. As long as I get to be on an island eating good food and sleeping. In any of those orders. Alright. You've said the magic word, sleep. That is a thing that I am going to do now. So I will sign off. Thank you everybody for coming to hang out for Mukbang and Chats. And the dream of tiny islands. And also a chat right in the middle there about the difference between biscuits and cookies and jelly and jam. We covered all our bases. We went through everything. And I love that about us. We came from every corner of the world and we spoke about all topics that we could possibly think of. Because that's the kind of people we are. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Tell me if you like. I really enjoy doing this. So tell me if you're keen and we will do more mukbangs and hangouts and chats. I might even be able to speak my own language at that point. Maybe. It's no guarantee though. You never know with me. Thank you again for hanging out. Oh, good. You're already in bed. Okay, well, I will do the same thing. I will go do the same thing. First I watch this and then I go to bed. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with me. Thank you for eating ramen with me and eating tea and wafers with me and talking about K-dramas and K-pop and everything else. I love it. We will do this again soon. Thank you all. Mwah. Mwah. Kisses and hugs and all the love languages that you may need. I appreciate you all. All of that. I always want to end conversations with a hug, and it's difficult when there's no person standing in front of you. It's like a camera, so it's not quite the same thing. Yes, everybody stay safe. Everybody stay well. Stay healthy. Eat well. Sleep well. Enjoy yourselves. So nice seeing you. So nice seeing you all. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. I will see you in videos, and I'll see you in another live soon. And hopefully Patreon will be working soon and I can check all my messages. Yay. Oop, sorry, didn't mean to bash my microphone. Bye. Have a good weekend. Ciao.